Okay.
Listen, I may be a retard, but you don't need to be so truthful.
All right, Meg.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So you want just to send it directly to you? Because I can.
Give me a second. I'm not.
It's
Oh, fucking. Hey, Kane. Do you remember Corey?
yes, I do remember Corey.
Fucking.
Greenhouse.
Are we live right now? Okay, so they can hear everybody through your mic, correct? Okay, before
No.
any of you guys said something.
I was planning on saying the forbidden word.
Fair enough.
No.
It's fine. We can upload some stuff, and then are we gonna jump over to your server?
Fine.
Okay, I didn't know if it was gonna stream correctly, if it was from over here or not. Okay.
Oh, Puggers! Oh, D&D! There's my profile picture.
I don't think you can have that one.
Fine, I'll find the one without the cock hat.
Thank you. The gangsta glasses are fine.
No.
The way you said no it feels like you did it. Although, actually, I don't know if you have that ability anymore, do you? Because I remember I took a bunch of abilities away from people after the kicking incidents.
I actually still have it, surprisingly.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, you know, if you ever abuse that, I'll strip it from you immediately.
I know. There.
All right, there we go.
Hey, fucking Mike, do you like the name I gave her?
Yeah, no, I noticed that. I was curious who that was. It was how did you still have that? Didn't I take that away from you?
And you took it for a while and you gave it back to me.
Oh, I forgot I gave it back to you. I got to take it away again.
No, don't take it away.
Big Dick B.
Big Dick B.
Because eventually it just evolves into a snowballing effect.
Well, no, you never seen a video of like a dude naming Pokemon, and it goes to B-Joy, goes, "That's Big Dick B."
I've never seen that, but that's
it's just this random black dude. It's just naming.
I get it. I get it. Okay. Yeah. This is basically the section where we get all the kinks out so that people actually concentrate on things.
Exactly.
www.youtube.com/You're
gonna have to send me the recording of this.
Okay. Lesbian said, "Come on, young UNS."
Okay.
At the teeth of my good intentions.
Nope. You do it again, I boot your ass off the call. We're not going through that again. Wep already had to deal with that once. I'm not doing that shit.
All right, that's what my picture's gonna be.
Yes.
No, go with this one.
Oh
no, that'll probably get her.
No, they'll definitely axe your channel for that.
My fellow Americans.
I can't stop sniffing kids.
Please don't.
No. My character is a halfling werebear.
Why?
Mine's the D&D image, by the way. I'm the DM. I gotta be neutral. I'm on my PC and my regular image is on my laptop, so I'm too lazy to go do that. That actually might not be a bad idea. Nerd. Oh, God damn.
Were you about to say nerd?
Well, because I just saw a thing from Vash. It just said nerd.
Nerd.
The fuck. Okay. Okay, so like I said, you're actually going to be playing a big part in this as one of the main NPCs. So she's going to basically be the person making your lives a living hell. So
Nothing new there.
All right.
hang on.
She still hasn't sent me the rest of those games.
Is it called Steam?
No.
Is it called? No. Is it called Epic Games?
I'm still waiting for the next chapter to Star Channel.
But for real though, use that as my profile pic.
Yeah, no.
Use that as his profile pic.
What the hell is that?
It's
Show enough.
Is that black? Is that Black Doctor Strange? The fuck?
Have y'all
Yo,
motherfuckers
black
never seen The Last Dragon? This is
No!
this is that is show enough.
That's Samuel L. Jackson at the end of
I
Pulp
need to
Fiction,
see
bro.
this.
Come on.
I need to see this now. Okay. So, all right, we have all of our avatars up. So, please stop uploading things. Never mind. Okay. The
Repeating like goddamn no.
because I immediately just thought it was something horrible. All right, so basically, this is Dungeons. We're gonna do a Dungeons and Dragons game tonight. It's gonna be a one-shot game. Everybody made new characters for this just to do this one little thing. So basically, what's gonna happen is we have our players here. So our players are gonna be Vash, Cham, Raka, and Kane. And I'm going to be DMing with the help of Purity Sin. So what we're going to do is I'll explain the setting, where all the characters are, and then we'll start this whole crapshoot off. So
I chipped my tooth.
Oh,
How did you fucking do that?
The barrel of the rifle hit my fucking tooth.
You're not supposed to
You're
put it in
done?
your mouth, Cham.
No, I was trying to be funny and I'm
there's
fucking.
another answer, man.
Put
Yeah,
the
you
barrel
put that
in your mouth and let it slide down your throat hole.
Oh. Go down your throat hole.
Okay.
God
God
and to
damn.
my brother Cash, he hit me with the face with a shovel.
My
Yes,
is
Thank you,
down
little
your
Mickey.
throat
I
hole.
chipped it.
That movie's
He can't be Kurt Cobain.
ouch. Okay.
No,
All right.
Put that in the chat.
Yep, there's a
Asshole.
reason why you put that in the chat. Okay, so all of you guys are playing your current characters, and you all want a trip on this lovely cruise across the southern shore of the continent. Keep in mind, this one shot does take place in the homebrew world, like the other two. So
I don't think I didn't think this character through for the stream. Oh god, I'm sorry.
I didn't tell you specifically for that reason. Okay, so. All right, so basically, this is the same like super continent that you guys are on from the old campaign, so you know where you are geographically. You're on the southern coast, and you're sailing through the ocean. It's the first night on the cruise. It's everybody's out on the deck. Everybody's drinking, having fun. There's probably some people having sex somewhere. You can definitely hear something like that, but you can't see it. And it's just mingling with people, so you guys can choose to do whatever you want. You're there, and the drinks are complimentary.
Can I be one of the ones fucking?
Well, you got to find somebody to screw first.
Well, then like I want to be one already, only because there's something I want to be saying.
I don't know what
we
you're gonna
started off
do, and I
nice.
don't think it's a good thing.
You should start it off with a classic bar fight.
All right, so who are you gonna fight?
Closest person to me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to roll to see if that closest person to you is going to be able to beat the living crap out of you. So hang on a second, and we are good. By the way, we are using the DiceBot channel in the D&D, so just say your numbers out loud so that the chat can hear them and everybody else, so that we have it recording.
I've been muted on my stream this entire time. They haven't heard anything from my side.
Oh shit! You haven't? We've okay. So basically, everything they've just been looking at a screen with no.
No, they've heard all of you guys, but you've all sounded insane because I haven't responded to anybody.
Oh,
Way to go, Dippy.
Yes, I'm retarded. I didn't realize I was still muted on my side. I like if somebody goes, I've been wondering where Purity Bit was.
For you.
All right, so Kane, I'm gonna roll a d20 and see who is standing next to you. Oh, hang on. I put it backwards. Okay. Because I always have to.
DiceBot's already breaking.
No, the dice bot isn't broken. I'm just an idiot. Okay, so a 12. So this guy's a little bit bigger than you. He's not much bigger than you, but he's a little bit bigger than you. He's standing right next to you. And also, in your looking around, there is a bar stool available.
Let's do it. I got nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Are you going to hit him with the bar stool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you pick up the bar stool. So since this is an attack of opportunity, you're going to get a +2 to the attack roll. And since I'm assuming you're aiming at the back of him, any place specific?
Back of his head.
You're okay. So because of the attack of opportunity and because you're doing a target attack, it's just going to be a regular roll, so they cancel each other out. So just roll a d20.
Alright. I got a 13.
Nice.
That's gonna hit. Okay, and that bar stool does 1d8 damage, so roll for damage.
Is that an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, it is.
What is a bar
that's
stool?
That's gonna be double.
Damn it.
You're asking us what a bar stool is? It's something you put your ass on.
It's 1d8.
Listen, you think I would trouble my beautiful ass with something like that?
Yes.
Is he playing an elf?
No.
Okay.
All right, so that's 8 damage. So you immediately crack him on the back of the head with the bar stool, and he is out. He just drops onto the ground. The two guys that were with him then immediately look over the table at you, and they're not too happy. They're going to attack you. So everybody's got to roll for initiative.
Well,
Wait a
while
great
they're
way
doing
to
that,
start.
can I persuade the barmaid to fuck?
Are you? Wait a minute. Before you do that, when did you find the barmaid?
Well,
Are you just talking about some random chick behind the bar?
yeah.
There's some random whore.
Okay. I need to roll for her to see how hot she is.
Hey, a hole's a hole and needs to be filled.
All
man.
right, 14. Okay, so she's
Slightly
she's
above
like
average.
a solid 7.5.
All right.
All right, so you got to roll.
Hey, mama. Yeah, let's go fuck.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Your intelligence is a 6, so you're literally just like a mental degenerate.
7. It's a 7.
Nothing new there.
Oh, it's 7.
My charisma's 18. I got a +10 to persuasion.
Okay. So now you're in the class where they're nice to you and don't actually tell you it's the class for it's just study hall.
So I'm just gonna persuade to fuck.
So basically,
Okay,
she's gonna
roll-
fuck him because she feels bad.
All right, so you have to roll persuasion.
Oh, I
I
got
got
an idea what I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
do.
son of a bitch!
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
10.
He rolled.
Okay.
Okay, for anyone wondering, he rolled an 18.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I
add
got.
a +10, so that's a 28.
I got an idea what I'm gonna do.
Okay. What are you gonna do while this is happening?
I'm gonna go up to Cham and that bitch and that whore. That chick, and go up to them and do my what the hell is that fart move again? Stinking cloud.
You're gonna do the. Hang on a second. Look on your character sheet. It's the stink cloud one.
Yeah, stinking cloud.
Is this
Okay.
fucking Baddies part 3 from fucking Tropic Thunder?
It might as well be. Okay, so you're gonna. So what does it say on that? Don't you need like one turn of concentration before that happens?
It's Constitution is like 14. It says here.
Okay. So I'm gonna say it takes 1 turn for you to concentrate that, and then you're gonna be able to cast it on the area.
Yeah.
And just keep in mind how close that is to you, because that does have a radius of effect on it.
All right. So did she? What did she roll?
Hang on a second. I got to roll for her now while Vash is preparing that.
Oh dear lord.
She rolled a 16, so she is reluctant, but says that she's off work in 5 minutes.
Damn, son.
Remember, it's a 28. The plus
Them
10.
cheeks.
So it's a 28.
Oh, dear.
All right.
So
So can I roll?
Yeah, now that that's taken place, you can roll. They are both still in that same area.
So-
Okay, because that's an AoE effect, I'm going to say that's going to hit. He rolled a 12. So what's the radius on that again?
90 feet.
90 feet.
Mhm.
You're on a ship. 90 feet in all directions. The entire top deck is flooded with a stink cloud. There is nobody that is out of reach of it. It is so disgusting that the bar patrons now have to roll to make sure that they do not instantaneously vomit onto the deck. They rolled a 14, so only about 45% of them vomit.
Well, that's better than nothing.
Do I gotta roll too to not vomit?
Yeah, no, you guys are all going to have to roll for that.
We gotta roll a
including
Constitution.
Bash. Because you're within the range of your own
Fuck.
attack.
I got a 9.
Yeah, you're puking.
My Constitution modifier is
You're
trash.
puking.
Constitution modifier.
dude.
plus 3.
You're also puking.
We're all having a
Max,
good
you have
day.
to roll again for yourself.
Oh, I'm gonna puke from my own farts. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I asked you if you knew what the range was.
Yeah.
No, you're actually not. You're not going to puke. You're going to hold it in. Everybody else, though, vomits all over themselves, and eventually everybody on the deck passes out.
Wouldn't he
Including
have
the guy
Wouldn't he have
driving the ship.
immunity to his own attack though?
No, he does not if it's an AoE attack, because he's still standing in a stink cloud. So he would have to have an abnormally high constitution in order to not puke his guts out.
Fair enough.
So all of you were passed out. You also knocked out the guy driving the ship.
Ooh, this is just getting great
Good
already.
word, dumbass.
So here's
couldn't
how
hold
the
it in
problem
anymore,
is.
dude.
Your ship is now just basically, going with the tide. And unfortunately, that tide is going towards a far-off island that is in the distance.
Okay.
So I'm going to see how long you guys are passed out. So everybody please roll again to see how long you are unconscious for.
Yeah, dude, Titanic too.
Titanic 2.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
How the hell did you manage that one?
You got
Because
18.
it's goddamn random. That's the game of luck.
Two
Because
people got an
Forbes is
8.
with-
So let me
So for the-
explain the rolls to the chat.
18, baby.
18, 18, and then 19. If we get a 20, I'm
Alright.
walking away.
Vash, you stayed awake. Well, actually, no. I think you passed out eventually, so you can roll again as well.
20.
Come on, get a
You
20.
You just
20, 20, 20, 20. Fuck.
Oh man, that would have been
Okay.
perfect.
12.
Okay, so you're the last one. Kane, you're gonna wake up first, and you wake up as the ship is plowing into an entire mass of rocks.
Well, this reminds me of September 11th.
Ow!
Wow.
Wake me up
Why
when
would you
September
go
ends.
You
there?
guys see that with Obama in
Really?
the chat?
Oh, it
And
would've
there
been
we
more
go. We've
fitting
lost
if-
most of the
every time.
viewers.
It would have been more fitting if it was George Bush on the screen. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't know. I
Rocket
don't know how
can-
it happened.
Well, that's the thing. Rocket can do the best Obama impression out of any of us. So
yeah.
it's
Go ahead, Rocket.
Thank you.
Oh dear God. Okay, so you're waking up. Is that only a few moments later? Sham and Raka both wake up as well. So all of you guys are awake. Yeah, all of you guys are now awake as the ship side has been torn open by a bunch of jagged rocks on the shore of some random ass island you have no idea about. It is now about 6 hours later, so the sun is barely starting to come up.
I want to find Jack and Rose.
Roll
Well,
perception.
then you're gonna have to not let go.
I hate that fucking movie. You don't. Okay, you don't find Rose, but Jack's already dead.
Don't let go, Jack.
God, that movie has a horrible ending. Okay, so Raka, you're also gonna have to. Are you trying to also find something, or are you guys just gonna try and survive? Vash, you wake up like a couple minutes later.
I'm just
Nah,
going to loot.
Worm is gonna actually go look for the person who let Stink Bomb rip.
Okay, roll perception to see if you. Well, you're gonna have to actually roll intelligence to see if you remember who was casting the spell.
Oh yeah, I want to do that too then.
Okay, you can both roll intelligence.
I got a bone to pick.
That shouldn't even be real.
That's a 20 because the 16 plus 4. So.
Oh, okay. So, just gonna let Raka roll his. Unless you just want to let
My
that go.
intelligence is monstrous.
All right, so Raka, you know the general direction it came from, but Kane, you zoom in on Vash as he begins to wake up from his stink gas-induced slumber, and look around the area, seeing that everybody except for you three is still knocked unconscious, and that the ship is.
I'm going with a targeted attack with my boomerang.
Yeah, when some other.
Yeah, I got a boomerang.
Suddenly we're doing Legend of Zelda?
Dexterity roll.
Hey, Kane. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Okay, that's going to be a dexterity, so you're going to use the modifier from your dexterity when you throw that to add to the attack roll, okay?
That's okay.
No.
Okay, so roll for attack, and this is going to be an attack of opportunity because he's just waking up, so you're getting a +1
so
to
that's,
that.
Yeah, so 13.
So that's a 13. I'm going to say that hits because he's not wearing very heavy armor. It's only leather. So how much damage does that do?
1d4 plus 1.
Okay. Basically like one magic missile.
Magic missile.
I knew someone was gonna do it.
Hey, 5.
Oh, so you got, so that's a 5. So you zing him right in the head. Vash, please roll to make sure that you don't get knocked unconscious.
All right.
So 1d20.
God damn it, Vash! Stop
Hey.
changing my name.
Hey,
not.
You're out!
finally awake.
No!
Okay, the boomerang drills you in the side of the head for 5 damage, and you're immediately knocked unconscious by the boomerang on impact. You then land on the deck, still unconscious and back to sleep. Roll a d20 to see how long you're knocked out.
Oh, shit.
And it's going to take the modifier from your
The
constitution.
dice bot, man, the dice bot's fucking rigged, bro.
No, you got a good
That's
one.
pretty
there. You got a
good.
one.
Yeah,
Oh.
All right, so you're only going to be out for another like 20 minutes, but in that 20 minutes, certain things might happen. So you're out. So that means Kane, Cham, and Raka, you guys are still conscious on the deck.
Everyone go look in general real quick. One of the comments that what couldn't be put on Twitch, so they put it on the on my Discord, so I wanted to share it with everyone.
Is that applied to me or?
No, I think that's Cham.
That was Cham when he got those really good rolls for the chick.
The seduction.
Oh.
Okay. So
I mean, he
all right.
does.
I got this swagger.
Keep in mind the ship is sinking.
And he's
Man,
still
that-
banging away.
Man, he got that swag.
No,
bro.
I couldn't bang her because fucking butt
Yeah,
fuck
now-
over there.
And now she's unconscious.
Who's butt fuck?
You fucker.
He
You
farted.
You cock blocked him with a stink bomb.
You did do that.
Which I
No.
will say though, brilliant move regardless of the outcome, and it's almost on par with what Kane did to you.
It's nowhere near on par with
a
Kane.
boomerang, bitch.
No, not the boomerang.
Hey,
the other
so
one.
Who says that there isn't a possibility that my character might rip ass while he's sleeping?
There is a possibility your character could rip ass while they're sleeping. I just usually don't like to calculate it.
So,
be
all right.
careful before
Do
I
we know?
castrate you.
Do we know the ship is sinking?
The entire side of the ship is torn open, and it is
You
the
know,
water is going inside an alarming
Remember,
rate. You are
I-
going to sink.
Remember, I'm
The ship is
Not that
lifting
smart.
to one direction.
You
That's the
just
one
think
I
it's
will
a
see
it's
if
a
I know.
really fun ride.
oh
Jesus.
Wait a minute. What
I rolled a
did
20
what did you roll that for?
to see if it's sinking. That's it. If I know if it's sinking.
You're pretty sure it's sinking.
But at least sinking.
I'm trying to get everyone's attention, like strumming on my lute. Like,
Okay.
strumming.
Everybody else, you're gonna have to roll
Tasmanian
intelligence
devil.
to see if you can decipher what he's trying to say. So
Even
Raka
Tasmanian
and
devil
Kane.
if he was a musician.
Well, Raka and Kane, you're gonna have to roll to see if you can understand what he's saying.
What is he? What language is he speaking?
Tard.
Okay.
I think he
Okay.
said water.
very good.
Blow out my fucking eardrums. You
Lower him then.
Yeah, lower.
Yeah, you can manually.
Worm
lower
doesn't
him.
know what he's saying.
Okay. Oh God, Raka, you are getting
I-
shafted by the dice box.
I was almost tempted to fucking say the forbidden word, but
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I'd
you-
say the forbidden word. All right, so Kane, you rolled a 15, so you're able to decipher the Cham is screaming that the ship is sinking. Raka, you just see what looks to be a mentally challenged person flailing about on the deck, and you don't think anything of it.
The language he's speaking,
Gotta give
FYI,
this
is
kid
called
some
the
help.
potato language.
Yes.
The potato.
What's this about
That's it.
potatoes?
That's an SFA word.
All right,
for it.
so Kane, you now know that the ship is sinking.
I'm not gonna tell anybody.
All right, I'm going to see how long this thing stays afloat. So I'm going to roll a d20, and we'll see how long this thing is going to stay afloat.
so I'm gonna be dead asleep while the ship is sinking.
No, it's actually in pretty decent shape, so it's going to stay up for like another 15, 20 minutes. So right at the end of that, as it's starting to go into the water, you wake up. So you're awake on deck as the ship begins to sink again.
That's what I say, but my fat ass can't swim.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be going to the fucking
Lifeboats?
lifeboats. I'm like already
There
in.
are no lifeboats.
Fuck.
This is medieval times. If you go down, you go down.
What the fuck do we even have boats?
Fat
How
girl
come-
Sandy's ass.
Huh?
How close are we to the shore?
You're right next to it.
I'm just gonna jump off.
Okay, you jump off into the water. You're gonna have to just do a small strength roll to swim to shore. Shouldn't be too much.
I'll do what he did. That sounds fun.
Okay, Kane, you're gonna jump off too. Keep in mind, Bash, you are
Booyah.
awake, and Raka, you can do what you want to. All right, so
I got bagpipes, so I'll just.
I think
play
Cham's
that
about to
one.
drown.
hang on. A second.
Campaign over.
Hang on a second. So Bash, you're gonna just play the bagpipes as the ship sinks.
Yeah.
Okay. After I'm done with these guys, we'll do your roll, and then
Potato,
I'm gonna mute you in like 5 seconds.
I'm retarded.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell.
We're on
Oh.
stream. We're live.
Oh.
It's fine. I
Well-
can delete the stream after we're done.
Fair enough.
Oh, well, can we archive it?
Oh,
Well,
no, wait.
no,
That's
Jill-
right. I can put it
Jill-
unlisted now on Twitch.
She'll send me a copy of it.
Yeah,
so
don't
we
worry.
have it.
I even took my logo off so that he can do what he wants.
Fair enough. Well, I usually just rip the audio anyway, but okay, so, Raka, what are you going to do? Are you going to jump in the water with them, or are you going to stay on the sinking ship?
I rolled a 2, so do I even know it's sinking?
At
No,
this
no,
point,
you-
at this point, you do, because the water is starting to pool around your feet.
Oh, well then, yeah. Oh man,
I'm in the tub.
I hope I can swim.
Okay, roll strength to make sure you make it to shore.
Yo, are we gonna talk about how Cham died yet?
Hang on.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Okay, so this is what happens. Cham, you begin to swim towards shore, but you rapidly lose strength and begin to drown. Just as this happens, Kane and Raka each come up on either side of you like torpedoes and grab each one of your arms, propelling you to the shoreline and saving your life in the process. Vash, now you can roll to see how long you play bagpipes on the ship.
He's still on board. He's still on the shore.
He's still on the ship.
Christ almighty!
You're killing me. All right, you got a 2. Okay, so
Couldn't be a
As you
good
begin
D&D
playing
session
the
without that. Just
bagpipes-
terrible rolls.
as you begin playing the bagpipes, an angry fish jumps out of the water and nails you directly in the groin.
That's out. Oh, god damn it.
All you guys hear from the shore is a very loud burst of air go through the bagpipes in a kind of sound.
Was it a swordfish?
No, it was just.
Damn
it.
it.
Was like,
Right through the
I'm
dick.
not that mean.
It's a Maui. It's a Maui.
Well, I'm just gonna assume that my character can't procreate anyway, so It doesn't really matter if I was hit by a swordfish.
Are you a chick?
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember if your character was a chick.
Okay, Geralt of Rivia.
If you look at my look at the general chat.
Oh
you'll
yeah,
see
no, I
the-
forgot. Yeah, you're Colonel Sanders. Okay, so I'm not going to say the other thing on stream. So all right,
Makes
so
the best darn chicken this side of the Mississippi.
yes, sir. Okay, so you're still on the ship as it's going down, and as you're standing on the ship, the water is now up to your knees.
I'm gonna play my lute because do I see him?
You can see him. Yeah, you're on shore.
I'm
It's
playing my
now
lute.
almost daylight.
In pretty much like a somber fucking song for a passing of
Okay.
trash.
Roll for your dexterity. You're gonna use dexterity on that. Actually.
Bullshit.
Oh
Bullshit.
God! How does that? See, I don't even understand it at this point because I can see the results.
How? How the fuck did you get a 20?
I'm not joking. This is something that has happened since the beginning.
It's
and I still
regular.
can't understand it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cham got a 20.
Like it was
Got
like
a
when we
15.
use regular dice, people would think, "Oh, he's cheating." We do robots. I'm still doing the same thing. It's like I'm not.
Yeah, no, that's the creepy part.
I got the dice god.
Yeah, there's
Bless-
somebody that likes you. Okay, so yeah, you play the most awesome last ballad to a ship ever, and as the ship goes below the ocean, you just see it. The mast just sticks out of the water, and it kind of looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger's thumb from T2, and then it just drips below, as if it's giving you the okay that you did good, son. You did good.
That was the best boat
Matt, you're now in the water.
Okay, so I'll just use like an unconscious passenger as a lifeguard.
Oh yeah, by the way, all those passengers that are on board are just floating in the water, or they went down with the ship, so they're all dead.
So one looks over to whoever Cham's character. He's gonna call him Potato. Hey, Tater, play Freebird.
Freebird.
Do you want to play Freebird? Oh,
Yeah, dude.
you play.
I got a +10 for performance
Hey,
Oh
you can-
God. Okay, so
and
you
a
play
+2.
Freebird. You
and a
play
+2
Freebird.
for dexterity.
he confuses it
So
with
that's a 16.
he confuses it and he ends up playing Sweet Home Alabama instead.
No, he played Freebird. He played a relatively good version of Freebird. Not as good as Leonard Skinner's, but still good.
Worm's shaking his head,
I was gonna say, please, nobody actually sing it.
brushes him off.
Is there
Yeah,
anything
no.
else you want, Donkey?
Yeah, no,
I'm
nobody
kidding.
we can't sing any of them on stream, unfortunately, because they'll copyright strike us into oblivion.
Can you play Raining Blood by Slayer?
Your character shouldn't know what that is.
I'm sorry. I couldn't
Oh
help it.
no! Oh, no! Play
I mean,
again.
that's a 17.
Play some guar or something.
What the fuck is that?
You're not even there. You're still swimming. You haven't even rolled to swim. Actually, you're just
Oh.
treading water. Oh no! Wait, is the 2? No, the 2 was the bagpipe. Okay, 10. You're able to make your way to shore with relative ease. So now it's all 4 of you guys are currently on the beach, and Raka is screaming at Cham to play various classic hits that nobody in this universe actually knows.
All right, hear
Well,
me
I
out.
know for some reason.
Hear me out on this.
Okay.
Okay.
Still breaks the fourth wall. I'm just kidding. No,
I'm gonna pull out my boomerang.
Are you actually going to try and hit Bash in the head again?
Probably.
I'm tempted, but no.
Okay. Okay. So
I'm
you
gonna
just
persuade-
have the boomerang at the ready. That's
I'm
okay.
gonna persuade Kane to do it. I'm gonna roll persuasion.
All right.
And I'm
Kane,
gonna use intimidation for him to shut up.
Okay, so you guys have to roll against. Why? How?
Remember, +10
Jesus, okay,
persuasion.
he's-
So
I
that's
am
30. That's a
I
30.
can beat that.
I can still see the other one on the screen.
spot is rigged.
No shit.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
I mean, you got a high roll too, but that's not.
Hear me out. If I have +4 in intimidation, will that
He
count
has
now?
+10
To persuasion.
to persuasion.
There's some dice roll fraud
Well-
going around here.
Can't argue with results.
You nailed it.
It's a boomerang.
Kane,
The vote.
you are thoroughly convinced that boomerang needs to go into the back of Ash's head right now.
All right. Well, Roll the hit.
I'm gonna take that fucking boomerang and snap it on
You
your
don't know
ass.
what's about to happen.
That's what you did for
Oh,
contract, you fucker.
can I possibly fucking catch it in the air? Just shove- If I roll a d20?
Because you can see him and you can see it coming, I'm going to allow you to try and counter it. So if you roll higher than him, okay, you rolled an 18. That's pretty good. Okay,
Yeah.
so as the boomerang zings towards your head, you grab it out of midair with ease. It is now in your hand.
Can I shove it up his ass?
You can grapple him and attempt to do that.
Wait,
All
so
right.
So you're going to have to run up and grapple him.
All right.
Kane, you're going to have to roll strength. Oh, Kane, you're going to have to roll strength against that.
well, let's think. He's still in the water. He can't.
No,
I'm
he
on shore.
swam to shore.
What
He
is
swam to
everybody
shore.
getting
Roll that.
20s for? Can't beat this.
Fucking
No,
All
all right.
20s in here. What's another
Hey.
truckload of 20s coming in?
Kane, he has you in the position, and he has the thing in his hand. Vash, roll to hit.
Going in for the kill.
I'm
No!
gonna hold
No,
on. Before that happens,
It's an attack of opportunity.
before that happens,
Okay.
I'm gonna use sleep on Bash.
Remind me, is that an instant or no?
The spell sends creatures into magic slumber. Roll 5 d8. Totals how many hit points creature the spell can affect. Well, it really doesn't say.
You can't retcon
All right.
that shit in, man. That's cheating.
All right, so you're gonna. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll.
Oh, okay. I won't do it. I'll let this happen.
Yeah, you ain't Joe Quesada. You ain't retconning this shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna say because of the attack of opportunity, that's going to hit. That's 1d6 damage.
You know, I didn't expect to wake up today and get butt fucked. I'll tell you that much.
I don't think most people do.
I don't like these people, man. They like to mess with people's buttholes.
Hey, Donkey, is there anything else you want to say?
Bash, you gotta roll for damage. It's 1d6.
Get some steel drawers, Tater. You're gonna need them with these folks around here.
It's a d6.
Hey, Rock, is there anything else you want me to play?
Bash,
What was
it's a d6. It's not a d20.
Oh.
Hey, play Eruption by Eddie Van Halen.
Okay, that's a 5. So
And
you have 5 damage directly to his butthole. So that thing, yeah, you just let it go, and he just has a boomerang sticking out of his butt now.
So I played their song. I have an 18.
Okay, so you begin playing the song that Raka asks. As you begin playing this, the bushes around you, all of the bushes around you, which there's a lot of them, by the way, begin rustling, and what looks like an army of goblins emerges from them. When I say an army, I mean like 100 of them. And they
Oh
have you
shit!
surrounded.
Finally, some good stuff's about to happen. And then, Worm Wild shapes into a bear.
Wait, you're a druid?
I'm a druid barbarian.
Okay, wait a minute. You just warped into a bear.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so what are your stats as a bear?
That's a great question. That's your job as the DM.
How's it my
It's
job?
like
You
that- it's like-
transformed into it.
It's like that fucking movie Brother Bear.
All right, what are your normal stats? Better question.
Well, I linked my character sheet.
Oh, you did? Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
So did I.
Okay, I didn't see that you linked yours in there. I saw Vash's. Cham, what are you rolling for?
Let's see. That's charisma. 18. I'm using calm emotions on the entire group.
You're using what?
Calm emotions.
Oh, so to make them not want to murder each other for a change?
Oh, for the goblins not to want to hurt us.
Well, like I said, they have you surrounded. They're not actually moving in to attack you. They're just kind of keeping you where you are.
Can I roll persuasion to convince them that I am their god?
They're goblins, so they're pretty dumb. You can try.
Fuck. Yes, this could go so well. And my persuasion is increased. This is awesome. All right. Here's the game breaking one. No, I don't think
All
that's
right, so
good.
what's that with your persuasion boost?
13.
That's your
Damn.
boost?
Okay, so Rocky, you transformed into a bear. So I still have to look up the bear stats for this. Hang on.
No. I'm gonna also persuade the group that he's their god.
Well, they already don't believe he's their god because he already failed miserably at trying to convince them. So you can try and convince them as well if you want to try.
Oh, fuck off!
Are you serious?
How the fuck does a tart manage to do it?
Okay, Rick,
Bullshit.
he got another 20. That's 3 20s in the last 10 fucking
That's it.
minutes.
I'm saying we ban him from the fucking rolls.
Okay, so, all right, so Champ. So you're convincing them that Cain is their god.
Yep.
Okay, you weave somehow because you're so stupid. You can talk on the same level as a goblin because most goblins are morons. So you're able to convince them in their own native language that Cain is actually their god, and a lot of them believe you. However,
I thought everyone because it's a fucking.
However, well, not all the goblins on the island are there. So as one of them goes up to begin bowing to him, you see a massive ogre come out of the woods with a hammer and a hammer that's basically about as big as him, and another female goblin sitting on his shoulder who has armor and a few swords on her back and a bunch of scars. And the ogre then proceeds to take the massive hammer and crush the goblin that was praying to Cain. After this happens, all the other goblins then soil themselves and return to their previous positions.
How hot's the female one?
We're going to roll for that.
How big are her boobs?
We're going to roll for that.
Does she have the Pan Am mask?
Okay, I got to do 3 D20 rolls right now. Stop with the questions.
How big is her butt?
Okay, so what was so the first question was how hot is she? She's a 15, so she's a solid like 8.
Does she have
The next one was how big are her boobs? That also was a 15 , so that means we're looking at a D cup.
Does she have like
and then
a
the last
Pan Am?
one was 9 was the ass, so
She's a flat ass.
below average.
She's top. She's what is it?
Top
Top-sided.
So she's got a
Top
Pan
heavy.
Yeah.
So she's got a Pan Am dump truck ass.
No, she doesn't. That would have been the 15.
Pan Am had a good ass.
Yeah, Pan Am had a good ass.
Yeah, I'll admit that one. Someone
All right,
enjoyed modeling that one.
All right, so as this happens, the smaller female goblin hops off the shoulder of the ogre. The ogre just sort of stands there and looks at his giant hammer that now has smushed goblin guts on one side of it and tries to wipe it off in the sand. And she walks up to all 3 of you. Here is your cue.
Hey.
Well, what do we have here?
I'm gonna roll persuasion that Cain's her god.
You're
I'm gonna roll
try and roll
persuasion that I got.
that Cain is her god.
And then I'm gonna try and roll persuasion to convince her that I got the best dick this side of the island.
Brother, do you see
Okay.
what I've been riding on?
Make your rolls.
It's 11.
No, it's an 11, but you still rolled a regular 1, which still counts as a critical failure. All right, so and rolled a 2. You both pathetically fail at trying to do that, and even the ogre laughs at you.
Yeah.
Get your dick, Cain!
The ogre's name is Lumpy, by the way.
Can I fart on the ogre?
You want to use your fart cloud on the ogre?
Yeah.
You will flood the entire beach with noxious gas.
Hey, on top of that, I'll join in too. I'll join in
All
too.
right, do it.
I'll join in too. Let's do it. That's
Those big
so
rippers.
that's fucking Constitution. So I got a fucking. That's a
Well,
14.
it's an AoE attack that does 90 feet. If you don't hit him, you're gonna still flood the beach with noxious gas.
Well, it's a plus Constitution. That's a 14.
I'm all gassed out.
So
from
wait
the
a minute.
shit.
What are you doing, Sham? Exactly.
I'm doing the cloud as well.
You have stink.
Yeah.
Stink cloud.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're both doing it at the same time. You guys flood the entire beach
That's about as
with
close as we can get to
foul-smelling
them.
shit
Yeah,
clouds.
Sorry.
The
What?
Goblin Queen immediately hops back on her ogre so that she is above the cloud because the ogre is tall enough to not actually be in it. It settles a bit closer to the ground than what he is. So he also doesn't have to smell it. However, all the other goblins seem relatively unaffected since they mostly smell like vomit every day anyway. However,
Oof.
what was that for?
To sleep on the ogre and the queen to put sleep.
Well, unfortunately, you're going to have to roll first to not pass out from the double dose of noxious shit gas.
There's the bear stats, Mike.
Shit, yes.
Oh, there we go.
So what else is it? Is it like dexterity or something?
For
Or is that
what?
Constitution to help with the roll for the stink cloud?
Well, it's a magical spell, so it would be intelligence.
Just noxious shit gas.
Yeah, your intelligence is 6.
7.
7. I apologize. So you don't get
There's
any
some
positive
respect on that.
because
Don't
magic,
spell my
magic
name.
unless you threw a physical stink bomb. Like unless you made a stink bomb and threw it, that would be dexterity. But because you're using a magical spell, it's usually either intelligence or wisdom. I think that
I'll be right back. There's a fight
Okay.
going on.
Okay. So you guys are now on the beach. So like I said, everybody has to roll to not get knocked out from noxious gases. Cham, you rolled a 9 on that. So you're
Getting in on it
vomiting
right
and
now.
unconscious.
God damn it.
Vash and Raka and Kane, you guys all also need to roll.
Yeah.
Hey! I got advantage on effects
Yo.
that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Where was that roll when I was trying to impress with my dick?
You're just tiny. Sorry about that.
That's
I
fine.
mean, your dick is tiny.
Hey.
Wait.
Don't need to say something so truthful.
Okay, so Raka, you have resistance in bear form?
No, I have resistances while I'm raging, but I do have an advantage against things that will incapacitate me. So
Okay,
this
so
is-
you that means you still have to roll. It's just you're going to get
I get to roll twice.
yeah.
And choose the
basically.
highest.
Yeah, this is like that's Kane's character's dick right there in the general.
Yeah, I don't need.
No, it's not that.
What I missed?
14.
Okay, so 14, 16, and 19. So Cham, you are unconscious. Kane, you're awake, but you smell like shit. Vash, you are also awake, and Raka, you are awake, but you're kind of drowsy. As this happens, the goblins all sort of move in and demand that you come with them.
God damn. How long am I passed out?
Roll a d20.
Stinky.
7, you're passed out for the next 2 hours.
Tight.
So, are you guys going to willingly go with the goblins, or are you going to try and fight them?
Go with him.
Well, he's
I'm-
already a bear form, so might as well.
I'm the greatest simp this side of the island.
I'm a leader, not a follower.
I'm the
You're gonna try to
greatest
fight?
thing on this side of Mississippi.
Wait, so Vash, what are you going to try and do?
Let me see. What else do I got? Bestow curse.
Oh,
That
you
misses.
humans are
Oh,
going.
hang,
Or
hang on a second. So what does that do again? Can you just read it off for me?
Let's see. Wisdom 14, and its range is a touch.
Right, I know that, but what I'm asking you is what type of damage does it do?
Uh,
Or do you just curse the opponent?
I'm- it doesn't say what the damage is on here. I mean, I got my character sheet on the character sheet section.
Yeah, no, I know. Hang on.
Unless if I'm illiterate or whatever.
No, I don't think you're illiterate. You have a fairly high intelligence.
I'm leaning on that second one.
Shut up.
Bash can't read. Bash can't read.
Hey, get off of Halo!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jam, I just saw the notification. Are you?
I don't know what you're talking
We're
about.
friends with you on Steam. We're not retarded. Oh, no. Oh, god damn it. Sorry.
Well, that's a immediate minus 20 to the next roll.
What I miss?
I should
What
do that.
happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Vash said the R word again.
No,
I don't.
The-
Oh,
the-
why?
the-
You don't
the
allow that on your
potato.
channel? I don't give a shit if he says it on this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Okay,
Oh.
fuck it then.
Okay,
Alright,
that's fine.
I thought everybody was like, "Oh no, you can't say that, bro." Like,
I
it's-
didn't know. If
I
you could
say
on Twitch.
retard.
Yeah, I didn't know if you could on Twitch though.
Oh, I don't give a shit. Everybody can say The other channel, the big channel got purged, so it doesn't fucking matter. No one
Yeah,
notices
retard.
this channel exists.
Yeah.
fucking
Fuck.
tar- yeah, you fucking tards.
Just don't drop the N word. Or, you know, the
Oh,
K
what,
word.
nice?
Naughty?
Kind.
What about the
Fine.
F word? I'm the exception.
No.
No,
I
don't.
I think you
Don't.
should stay away from that.
Yeah,
You
don't.
were just saying it though. But whatever. Okay, I'll say it. Not say it.
The N word. Do you mean neighbor?
Yeah, you can't say neighbor. They don't like neighbors. They don't like Mr. Rogers here.
Yeah.
Hi there,
Hi,
neighbor.
diddly ho, neighborino.
I don't see.
Would you like to shine my shoes, neighbor?
Vash, I don't see curse anywhere on your sheet.
It should. I don't know why.
It says bard feats. Hang on a second.
Let me
Where does
see.
it
Where's
say?
Oh, there's his sheet. There's character
Oh, okay.
sheets.
All right. Cantrips. Yep. All right. So hang on a
Vash pulling an Aya Bulrog and has many powers.
Bestow curse. Wisdom 14. Range touch versus.
Yo, you want to touch him?
Touch it.
That's
I want to tickle
Touch
his
That was the
balls.
most honest response from Mike.
Touch it.
Nope.
Source.
Touch the butt.
Why doesn't it say? It should say the damage on that.
Just the tip. Just the tip.
just
If you touch the tip, it's not fully gay. So
Duration, page reference.
It's only gay if your balls touch.
yes.
Wait, really?
All right. All right, I'm gonna say just for the sake of this, so I don't have to look all this crap up. Is curse is gonna do? God damn it! His curse is gonna do 3d6 damage if you actually manage to touch him. You're trying to touch the ogre, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The ogre, because he can very clearly see you coming, he's going to get to roll in order to try and stop you.
Oh, this is gonna be so fun.
Sorry about that. With bringing up the character sheet and shit like that.
No, it's fine. I'd rather know than not know.
Yeah.
All right, so he's gonna. So you roll first for your attack because you're gonna have to run up and try and touch him.
All right.
So that's a d20.
Where's the dice bat channel again? Oh, there it is.
Yep.
10.
10. Okay, so what's he roll? Oh, okay. He
I
rolled a
think
20.
Vash's about to die.
So as you run up to try and touch him, he smashes his hammer onto the ground, which actually makes it so that you lose your balance and fall over. Now you are in a prone position where he has advantage, and he is going to use his massive hammer specifically on your legs.
I was gonna say, is he gonna make me assume the position so he could butt fuck me or something?
No, he's going to smash your legs with his massive warhammer that he holds.
What kind of misery bullshit is this?
So,
Man,
well,
I hope you're happy, Jeremy, because now the potato's gonna have a carrot as a friend.
Oh. Is there a way that I can dodge it?
no, because he rolled a 20, so he knocked you into a prone position, so you're going to be stuck there. And since it was a reactionary thing, it is now his turn.
Question.
Bug dice mechanics, dude.
Question. For that shockwave, whatever, did that wake me up?
You could roll to see if it startled you enough. It did not wake you up. Okay, so hang on a second, because I'm going to roll to hit for him on this.
Please be a 20. Please be a 20. Oh, shit.
It's a 9, but he also adds his strength to that, because it's a strength-based weapon. And looking at his stats, his strength is a 19, which means he gets a +3 to that. So that's actually going to hit. And that does 4d10 damage.
Well, you did.
No, he shouldn't be dead.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
He dead.
He rolled a 16. That is 16 damage directly to your legs. Your legs are now shattered into a million fucking pieces, and they're not going to get better anytime soon unless you happen to know a healing spell.
Yeah, Rocco, my legs be leaking blood drips.
If only there was someone who had a healing spell and could use it.
Is there?
Yeah,
Yep, me.
I didn't think of that.
He's
getting one.
unconscious and he has the
Wait,
healing
wait. He
spell.
has a healing spell?
I have one
he's
too, but
him
I'm
with
prepared
that?
for him and can't cast it.
Okay, so Vash is now crippled.
How am I gonna move my fat ass around?
Hey, Vash.
You're gonna have to do a lot of arm work.
Roll, fat ass. Roll.
Both figuratively and literally.
All right, so the goblins now demand that you come with them in addition to the ogre.
No,
You don't have a choice. Your legs are broken. You can't even go anywhere.
I don't care. I'll do what Rocket says. Roll my fat ass away from them.
2 goblins come up and immediately grab your arms.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Don't sing the lyrics.
Nuzzles.
I
That
don't want to see the lyrics. I'm just saying rolling.
their nose.
That's lyrics.
All right, you go with them goblins, boy.
No.
They also have spears, and they kind of come out to you, Rocka, and they kind of gesture for you to go forward.
Nope. Nope. I'm gonna grab the closest one. Let's
Eat
get-
him.
There's 100 of them.
Fuck them up.
Not this Winnie the Pooh, motherfucker. Not this.
All right, roll to pick one of them off. Roll to pick one of the closer ones off. You're gonna have to reach out and grab them.
Fine. Like I said, I get 2 attacks.
That's true. You do as a bear. So, Cham, they're already dragging you away.
All right, so there's 20.
All right, so that's gonna hit. That first attack is gonna hit.
That's for my bite. Claw attack. I don't think that hits. That's
That one does not
11
hit.
total.
That one,
But
yeah, that one doesn't hit. The first one does, though, so you can roll for damage on that. And I believe that's either 2d8 or 2d6. I think it's 2d8.
yeah, 2d8. Because I'm level 5, I think. Hold on.
Yes. You would be level 5, yes, if you only invested in one category.
Someone don't sound like a happy baby.
She's doing it because she knows I'm on a stream. I know that's what's up.
Okay, 12 damage. That's enough to slice that goblin into ribbons. That one is dead. You just grab him with your mouth and twist him around until he's just nothing but like a lifeless little green man, and then you toss him away. The other ones kind of back away a little bit. Goblin Queen, do you want to take care of this?
What's going on now?
He's killing your subjects.
Yeah, so Raka is a druid, so he transformed into a bear.
Do I have any
And,
magic?
Huh?
Do I have a character sheet?
I gave you your stats on that. I gave you very basic stats. You don't know magic. You're just a goblin that's very, very tough.
I send my ogre to beat the shit out of him.
Okay, so
Go, Lumpy, beat this bear into submission.
okay.
Get out of my swamp!
Shut up,
Okay.
Wimpy!
Oh, God.
And the farting one too.
The farting
Wait.
one has already been crippled.
Cripple him more.
He's going to just
He's
walk
already
past
been
like,
dragged.
Oh,
He's
you
already
can't
been dragged
cripple my
away. He's
powers
already been
anymore,
dragged
dude.
away.
Wait, isn't Vash a bard? Doesn't he have spells? He should use his spells.
Yeah, I do. I got.
You don't need legs for spells.
Well, they're dragging you away right now, so you can choose to do what you want, Badge. But as I'm gonna do Rocka's stuff first, and then get to you. So, Kane, did you say you're going with them willingly?
Yeah,
Son of him.
Simp, bro.
Guile, Cham, what are you doing?
see if I can
Taking a nap.
No, you can't wake up because there's no reason for you to be rolling that.
Well, there was probably a noise from that goblin screaming when he
well,
was stripping the
yeah.
ribbons.
I
Oh,
am
yeah,
being
but the thing is,
dragged.
they already dragged him off.
Oh, I can disguise self.
Yeah, but they're holding you.
Yeah, because nothing will stand out more than a crippled sea
It
turtle.
they are goblins, and they would probably be a little confused when they suddenly think
no.
they're holding just a random Christmas tree.
Oh, definitely. I'm just saying they are holding you.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get to that, though, the ogre is going to roll against Raka because Raka does not want to move. So the ogre is going to have to fight him. So he puts down the Goblin Queen. Unfortunately, you're going to have to stand in the stink gas for a little while. And he walks over with his massive hammer that is still stained with the blood of the goblin that he crushed, and then also crushing Vatch's legs. And he's going to attack you. So, do you have your health up as a bear?
My health, my HP just becomes what the bear's form's HP is, except when I go to 0 as a bear, I just turn back into my normal druid self. I don't die or lose any of my actual hit points.
Right.
So, yeah, so it's whatever the bear's hit points are is what mine are. I think it's like AC is 11 and 34 hit points.
34 hit points? Okay, so you have 34 hit points. Lumpy the ogre has 60 hit points. So he is going to go up against you. So you guys are going to have to roll initiative against each other. The goblins are going to let you guys kind of duke it out.
How do you think he got the name Lumpy?
All right, Lumpy rolled a 10. You rolled a 13. You will go first.
Let's fucking go. All right, so use my bonus action to go into rage.
Okay.
So now I have resistance to everything except psychic damage.
Wait a minute. You have resistance to physical damage?
Yeah.
How?
What?
That's what it does. Path of the Totem.
Yeah, but doesn't it only do that for a certain amount of time?
Hold up.
Because that kind of sounds bullshitty.
I was gonna say I thought it
I'm
only...
serious. Look at my character sheet. Totem Spirit. While raging, you have resistance to all damage except
Yeah,
psychic
well, okay,
damage.
yeah, while raging, but the raging doesn't keep up for an infinite amount of turns, right? I
Oh,
thought it
no.
died off after like 2 turns.
Yeah, rage lasts for 1 minute or 10 rounds.
That's 10 rounds? That's individual rounds, right? That's not just like back forth 1 round, back forth 1 round.
Yeah, it's like it's like 10 rounds in like the combat session.
Right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. So Lumpy is might be at a bit of a disadvantage right now. All right. So he doesn't really understand what that is, so he's still going to try and attack you with his weapon.
Well, I got to attack first because that was
right.
my bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, that was your bonus action. So yes, you do get to roll to attack.
All right. Yeah. So it's just a basic same attack shit. All right.
Mm-hmm. So what do you got there? All right, you rolled a 17. That's going to hit.
Jesus Christ.
I swear to God, if he kills my fucking ogre.
So that's a 17 on the second roll, and 20 something on the first one.
Okay, so those are both of your attacks. So the second one will not hit because that's just an 11. Or actually, what do you get for a bonus for that? Is it just straight 11?
No, it's +6.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no, then you'll hit on both of those.
Oh, God damn it. Where's my second ogre?
They got a gauge roll.
So for the bite attack, it's 1d8
We don't talk about
+4.
Stumpy anymore.
Puppy is pissed. All right, so first attack roll is 11, and second attack roll is a 13. Okay, so that's a total of 24 damage. So that means he has 36 life remaining. So
Or +2, so because of the rage.
+2 on both of those rolls?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would mean that would be instead of an 11, that's a 13. Instead of a 13, that's a 15.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means you have 32 health remaining. Or Lumpy has 32 health remaining. So you gash him up pretty good with your bear claws. And he is sort of had enough of this, so he is actually going to wind up and put all of his strength into his giant warhammer, and he's going to swing that thing like a baseball bat. So instead of doing 4d10, he's going to actually double that damage for this turn. Now, even though that's not going to affect you, he doesn't care. He's going to try.
Go batter, batter, swing batter, batter.
That's a 6. Unfortunately, that's not going to hit, but the thing is that he actually misses you and hits the ground next to you. The shockwave is enough to throw you back a little bit, so it doesn't actually hurt you, but it does push you away from him a bit.
I just bounced away like a panda bear.
Yeah, basically, it's just because of the physical.
He had the noodle dream.
All right, so he misses you entirely. So he is now open for attack. It's your turn.
So yeah, he kind of gets up, he shakes his fur off real quick, and he just charges in for another one. Let's go, bro.
All right, so you're gonna have to roll again. You're probably gonna hit.
The noodle dream, Paul.
You're going down, Shrek.
To a dream.
I'll kidnap Fiona.
Well, that
All right,
missed.
that one misses. That is a 3. That will miss. And that is 9 plus 6 is 15. That one will hit.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, sweet dog.
And even though the first one would have been a 9, that still would have missed. All right, so that is the total for
Hold
that.
on,
Okay,
ignore that. I think I fucked that up.
No, you didn't. It's two. Is it supposed to be 2d8 or 2d6?
The second roll is supposed to be 2d6 plus 4, and then I tried to add my rage modifier.
You did add. You did add your rage modifier. It's 2d6, so you got 10 plus 4 plus 2. That's 16. That's correct.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. So you did another 16 damage to him. So he's pretty badly injured now. He's bleeding out from his arms. Pretty good. You slashed him really good. He's gonna try to hit you again with the hammer. So he's gonna roll for that. That will hit. That's a 15. Plus his strength modifier, which is 3, so that's 18 total. So he's gonna hit with that. So that's 4d10 damage. Whoop. Sorry. Thing.
You messed it up.
All right, so that's 19 total damage. So actually what he does is, again, he tries to wind up like a baseball player again, and he actually hits you with the hammer. Now, it doesn't do any damage to you, but again, because of the physical nature of this thing and because of how hard he's actually swinging it, he launches you into the air, and you're going like a baseball. Like a big furry
Go,
bear
Lumpy,
baseball.
go, Lumpy, go.
The ogre puts his hand over his eyes and sees your bear form flying towards what looks like a very large spire of jagged rocks. The bear form hits the jagged rocks. Again, no damage is done to you because you're immune to physical damage at this point, but you glance off and fly into the ocean several hundred yards away. So you are pretty much out of the picture
I don't think
right
I'm
now.
immune. Hold on, let me see what resistance does.
Resistance just means you don't get hurt, but the physical effects of it would still happen to you.
If it doesn't, then we nerf this motherfucker.
No, see, this is the problem with having somebody who's a seasoned veteran. I should have just made it like level 2, so he didn't have anything to work with.
So are you a Russian ogre? I'm waiting for you to say, if he dies, he dies.
If he
Or I
dies,
must
he
make you.
dies.
Yeah, it just means the damage. Resistance means whatever damage he does is cut in half. Doesn't mean I'm immune to it.
Oh, okay. So the damage is cut in half. So you would still take. So that's 19. So half of that, rounding down, would be 9. So you still take 9 damage, but at the same time, because of the physical effect, that still happens. So you don't take damage from that, and then when you hit the mountain, you take half of that damage, which that would be 1d8. So that's 6. So that'll be an additional 3 damage from that, and then you go into the ocean, which is no additional damage. So you're just still in your bear form. You just are now you splash down into the ocean as the goblins kind of watch, and they all begin to laugh at you.
Oh, you think this is over? We go see.
The goblins are already walking away as you are swimming back to shore. Again, you are several hundred yards away.
Come along, Lumpy. We have things to do.
She picks you back up and she picks the Lumpy picks the goblin queen back up and puts her on her shoulder as the rest of the goblins and him return deeper into the island. Now, Raka, you're the only person that is not captured at this point. Vash has been crippled. Cham is unconscious, and Kane went with them willingly.
Fucking simp.
Woo! Simp.
Simming for them ogres. That's gross, bro.
Okay.
I'll just take what I can get at this point.
He's back into his halfling form. Yeah, that's how we do it in my neighborhood.
I forgot you were
That's
a
what you
halfling.
Wait, what the fuck?
I forgot you were a halfling. That's awesome.
Yeah, you better
went
run,
from
bitch.
a midget to a bear. I love that. Okay. There's always got to be somebody in these campaigns that plays like a midget character. Like Veldos plays the goblin in the bard campaign.
Fucking Kane was a gnome.
Kane's a gnome, even though he now has a mech suit. All right, so while Raka is swimming back to shore, the goblins return to the center of the island, and you guys are all brought out into what looks like this goblin arena. It's this big kind of area that's been built with all these sort of makeshift. It looks like, stuff from old shipwrecks and stuff like that. The stadium is very hastily constructed, but there's a little battle area in the center, and it looks like there's some relatively high up. There's some bleacher seats and stuff like that where the goblins can all watch the carnage in the center. And they bring you in. The Goblin Queen is on her throne. Lumpy is standing next to her while getting some medical attention from, it looks like, a goblin healer. And in the middle of the ring are Cham, who is now starting to come around, Vash, who still has his legs crippled, and Kane, who is just standing there perfectly unharmed.
I'm gonna stare at the queen's tits.
They are very lovely, aren't they?
Oh, I was going to say if you wanted to roll to see if they'd notice.
No, they all look lumpy and pimply. No.
Okay, hit
They
him
haven't been
again.
cleaner in years.
What did you say, Purity?
I said hit him again.
No.
Lumpy kind of shrugs and goes down onto the area. He points at Vash, and the 3 goblins that are there then hold you and stretch your arm out so that way it's now visible and separate from your body. Lumpy then winds up, and because it's an attack of opportunity, he should not need a lot to hit. He rolls an 18, so he definitely hits. So that is another 1d20, or 4d20, I should say, or 4d10.
Come on!
That is 20 damage directly to that arm. That arm is now crippled. However, the goblin who was holding the end of your arm down was a bit too close, so he's also dead.
Can I fart again?
It's a magical spell, so you can, I guess. But is it once per day for you casting that, or is it infinite? It should say.
I think it's infinite.
Hang on.
I think it's infinite.
It is infinite how many times you can cast it, but I think there's a cooldown period usually with those things.
All this cripplin's making me gassy and nervous.
You're also in extreme amounts of pain now because both of your legs and one of your arms is completely shattered and broken. You're one step away from being a nugget.
I'm gonna go over to a random goblin and be like, "Yo, am I the only one getting turned on from this?"
Wait, does he still have the boomerang in his ass?
Yeah, he does. He didn't say he took it out. So yeah, you still have a boomerang sticking out of your ass.
No wonder I'm so fucking horny.
Okay. So I mean, you're just
I'm
gonna
leaving
leave
it.
that there.
I'm leaving.
You're leaving. Okay, you're just gonna leave it. You just watch out when you sit down. You might take some damage. Okay, so
Wait, does he have any? Did he take any damage for sitting down right now? Because he has.
he's not sitting down. He's standing up.
That's why he's not sitting on any more bar
Yeah.
stools.
All right, so Cham, you just woke up to the screaming as Vash's arm is crushed by the ogre.
Okay. What's going on?
How does it take Worm to get to where the goblins are, or does he not even know where they went?
He knows that they disappeared into the thicket, like deeper into the island's interior, but he doesn't know exactly where. No, you're gonna have to roll perception to try and find them. But I'm gonna do this scene first, and then we'll go to you.
I'm gonna roll, see what the fuck is going on.
Okay. You rolled a 3. You have no fucking clue what's going on.
About right.
Where am I to? Where am I? Exactly?
You're in the center of the arena. There are some goblins that are holding, basically standing next to you while you're unconscious. And then on your right is Vash, and then after Vash is Kane on the far side talking to another goblin.
Let's see.
In front of you is the massive ogre with the hammer, who is now fully healed, by the way.
What, in front of me?
Not directly in front of you, but he's in the vicinity. Because Vash is right next to you, and he just crippled Vash's arm.
I'm gonna reach over to touch Vash. I'm gonna use level 3 cure wounds.
Okay.
3 d8s. 4.
Okay. So before that happens, I'm gonna roll perception on one of the goblin guards to see if he notices what you're doing. He does not notice what you're doing. He's an idiot. So you do successfully grab Vash. So how much is that for healing?
3 d8s plus 4.
Okay, then roll that
Okay.
to see how much he gets healed.
Oh, shit.
Thank you, my thoughts, brethren.
3 d8 plus 4.
All right, so basically you healed his arm. His legs are still crippled because he just got 20 damage to the arm. So the arm that the ogre just crushed is now healed, and he looks down at it and is confused as to why it's not broken. He then points over to another goblin, asks him to hold the arm down, and he's going to crush it again.
Wait. Okay.
So roll 1d20.
That misses, so he actually just kills the goblin again. He's done. He already tried to cripple your arm once. He's tired now. He's gonna go sleep. So he didn't actually cripple your arm a second time. He just killed the goblin holding your arm again.
Lumpy, stop killing the subjects. We can only make so many.
Does the fucking the goblin right next to me know? Is he paying attention to me?
He rolled a 2 to pay attention to you, so no.
All right, then I'm gonna use that as attack opportunity. And I'm gonna use my fucking sword to attack him.
Okay, well, unfortunately, on the way there, you've also been stripped of all your weapons. You do not have a sword.
Well, good thing I have freaking unarmed shit.
Okay, so what are you attacking with? Just your hands?
Yeah.
All right, so are you gonna do a targeted attack, or are you just gonna punch him, kick him?
I'm gonna grapple.
You're gonna grapple him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna have to roll strength against the goblin, and you're gonna get okay. So that's an attack of opportunity. So we're just gonna see if he is able to resist that at all. As soon as this, for some reason, it's a little slow. There we go.
No.
Okay, he's able to resist that. He pushes you off and holds a sword to your throat and says, "You will stay where you are, otherwise you will get your legs crippled." As you are now all in the stadium and all awake and all paying attention, the Goblin Queen asks for your attention to explain how shit here works.
Welcome, my new subject.
Thank you, bitch!
Someone silence this mother. Oh, do I have the magic to silence this bitch?
You don't have any magic, however, you can command the ogre to do things for you.
Nothing gets a guy to shut up like a good old-fashioned goblin dick.
Oh, good. Could you shove something in his mouth, please?
Okay.
Ooh, he gonna put something in your mouth.
You gonna put something in your butt too.
Okay, so Chan, you're still on the ground right now, right? Or are you standing up?
I'm standing up.
Okay, so you're standing up. The ogre walks up to you and grabs a little sack from one of the other goblins that's near him. And he puts it over you. It was a sack that was filled with potatoes. He empties out the potatoes in the sack and throws it over you.
Wow.
What are you rolling for?
Sleep.
You're going to try and go to sleep.
No. You sleep on him.
You sleep on the ogre. Okay, so he's gonna roll.
I already think
to see
that
if he
doesn't
can
work.
Resist. Yeah, he resists.
Shit!
So he puts that sack over you and then tightens the bottom of it, so your legs are kind of pushed together and your voice is muffled.
Thank you, Lumpy. Welcome, subjects, new subjects, to our
I'm
next.
just gonna fall asleep. Her voice is boring me, so I fall asleep.
Fart in class.
You will let her continue her monologue before you fall asleep.
Thank you.
I fall asleep.
I swear to Christ, I'm not going to be able to keep this going if you keep this up. We have our next set of fighters. These gladiators are... well, there's something. So, let us see. If they can beat each other, hopefully not to death, so that we can keep using them. They can go ahead and fight whichever goblin they wish. For whatever
I'm
wish
sorry.
that they want. Shut the fuck up or I will beat you to death. That fucking scream.
Keep in mind, she actually has stats that are similar to the ogre.
But she can't roll against my persuasion.
Sorry, asparagus gives me gas. I'm sorry.
You assume that she isn't immune to persuasion.
As I was saying, our first round of fights will begin. We will be more and more crippled to make it more and more fun for us. So let us begin. Everyone go get your snacks. And let's watch the fights.
All of
Yo,
the
can I
goblins.
fight the guy with no legs?
Why
All
is
of,
this?
all of the goblins then proceed to pull out bags of popcorn, and they begin waiting as the arena is cleared. All three of you are going to have to roll d20s.
Why is this goblin lady giving me like ASMR?
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Because
you
I got
rolled 4.
fortune cookies and not popcorn.
All right,
Yeah,
so Cham rolled a 4, Kane and Vash, what are you going to roll?
I'm about to do it right now, and I'll tell you.
Vash rolled a 5. Kane rolled a 9.
9!
Okay, so Vash, since you're already crippled, you're actually not going to fight somebody who isn't crippled, because that would just be kind of extremely unfair. So Cham and
Like the
Kane,
predicament we're
you
in
guys
isn't
are going
fair.
to fight. And basically, Vash is removed from the stadium, and he's brought kind of into this like little gulag area that's on the side. And one of the goblins that brings him aside flips him a little note and says, "My name, Dick Stab. Talk to me later." And then he kind of walks off.
So
and
me and Kane has to fight each other?
you and Kane are going to have to fight each other for the amusement of the goblins.
I'm gonna kick your ass, okay?
Come at me.
Oh,
So you guys got to roll
I'm a-
initiative against each other. Keep in mind, neither of you have any weapons. And they also, and as an added thing, they also explain to you that any use of magic in the fight will be punished by immediate crippling.
Okay, Dad.
Say they don't have weapons, but Cham's got that retard strength.
That is true. All right,
Wait,
so
so they
Kane,
took all...
you, they took all of your weapons, so you don't have any weapons. They stripped they stripped everything from you. They stripped their weapons. Even though you came with them willingly, they still stripped your weapons because they don't trust people. So basically, you just get kind of the nicer treatment in between matches. Like they might give you like semi-hot food instead of just vomit in a bowl. So all right, so Kane, you're gonna go first. You rolled a 13. Cham, you'll go second. So Kane, you can roll the hit or whatever you're trying to try and do.
Did they didn't happen to search my prison pocket, did they?
Where is your prison pocket?
Oh!
Oh God! Damn it.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
No, we did not do that.
I just got that. No, they did not perform a cavity search, but you also said that there was nothing in there.
Well, he
My
still has a
prison
fucking
pocket.
boomerang of that.
Oh yeah, no, you do. You still have the boomerang up your butt.
Yes, there's.
So
Search
are you
that
gonna
prison
just pull
pocket.
that out?
I'm gonna whip it out.
Okay.
Yes,
Roll
whip it out
1d6.
for me.
Roll 1d6 damage for that.
Oh shit! I went to the wrong chat. No.
The hell to get here? All right, so yeah,
Oh
you
my
took
God,
you have an anal
Hey,
fissure.
please.
So just to let you know, you're going to be bleeding every time you poop for the next couple of months. So all right,
That's
but you
not
still
happening.
have a poo smeared boomerang in your hand, and the goblins appear to just be allowing this.
We've seen
Alright.
weirder.
Oh, Cham, where's that Beyblade meme that you shared once in the Rule 34 chat?
Later.
If it's Rule 34, keep it for later. Yeah. All right, so
All right.
Kane, that's only a minor action, so you'll still get your chance to try and attack.
All right. Well, this is gonna be a targeted strike on the dick.
Okay, are you throwing this, or are you
Yes.
like okay?
This is the
All right,
wrath
so
of
that's going to be a
Zeus throw.
dexterity roll then.
All right, let's do this.
Well, he's attacking me?
Yeah, you guys are
yeah,
fighting.
I mean, we're fighting.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yep.
My dexterity plus is 2, so that's 12.
But
Okay.
isn't it a target attack? Doesn't he have like a...
Yeah, it would negate itself, so it would be a -2 and a positive, so that would still be a 10. So that actually misses Cham, and the boomerang hits in the dirt behind Cham. So you missed him completely, Cham. It's now your turn.
Damn it.
Oh
God!
Another 20.
I'm persuading Kane to help me get through this and save save Vash. And remember, that's a 30.
Yeah, I'm aware that's a 30. Kane, do you want to be persuaded, or do you want to try and fight this?
I mean, I might as well try and fight it. You know, simp hard,
It's
simp
not going
long,
to
you
do
know?
much, but yeah, go for it.
Simp hard with a vengeance.
No.
I mean, it's an honorable roll, but it does fail. So Cham is able to convince you to attempt to do that. However, all the goblins in the stadium now realize that you two are not going to be trying to kill each other.
Live free or simp hard.
And the Goblin Queen is not too pleased.
If they will not kill each other, then we'll send them to the prisons for now.
Okay.
I will not go to prison.
You want me to cripple?
Get out of here, you big fuck!
I mean, he's already crippled. Maybe a little.
Shut up, no ass bitch!
Okay,
Okay.
a
It's a
lot.
double negative. Maybe it'll make a positive.
The goblins swarm into the stadium and immediately try and grapple you guys, so you guys can try and resist.
No, I'm good.
I'm putting the I'm going to use sleep on all the goblins.
Is sleep an AOE attack, or
Wait,
is
I
that,
thought magic was
90
supposed
feet?
to be not allowed inside the arena.
I thought 90 feet. Well, see, here's the thing. I'll get to
The
that.
range is 90. Area is 20.
The range is okay. So the area is 20 feet.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's a 20-foot circle that you can cast anywhere within 90 feet of yourself.
Yep.
Okay, so you're casting that immediately around yourself, which means you would also be subject to it.
No, I'm to the goblins that's trying to surround us.
Okay, so as they're coming down, you're going to hit them as they're coming down?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
No,
fine.
it's funnier
So,
if he considering he's supposed to be a potato, it would be funny if he accidentally cast it on himself too.
It would be, but he's not. Fortunately, he's not doing that. All right, so you cast sleep. You do make a couple of them fall asleep, but ultimately they just kind of sit there and suck their thumbs, and then the rest just swarm around them and surround you again. Lumpy jumps down from the top and points at several goblins to hold you still, specifically, Cham. So they're going to swarm all over you and use a strength roll.
Come on, bitches! I will fuck you up.
All right, so the
Okay,
goblin
Kyle.
only rolled a 6, so you can try and resist that. You do resist that, so you shake them off. Kane, are you going to try and resist in any way? They're just going to kind of grab you to keep you still.
No, I'm good.
Okay, they're just kind of
God
stand
damn
there.
No.
So, Cham, you got away, so you can try and run. You can try and do something else if you want.
Could I disarm one of them and use their sword?
You can try.
The one. Oh, shit.
Okay. He's gonna have to roll against you to see if he can keep the sword in his hand.
Oh,
Okay.
And our DM rolls a 20.
He keeps his sword and cracks you across the mouth with it, giving you 1d6 damage.
Our party members suck, bro.
So that's 6 damage. That's 6 damage to your face. So he cracks you in the face and knocks you down. At the same time this is all happening, Rocky, you have just gotten back to shore in your halfling form.
Ooh.
I forgot Rocco was in the game. I'm sorry, Rocco.
No, he got shot by he got baseballed by Lumpy off of a mountain.
I know. I just forgot he was there.
Yeah, because
Wow.
he was swimming back as a halfling. It takes a while.
Wouldn't he just pass out from exhaustion, or is he that pissed?
Yeah. I would
No,
probably
half-
have to take a short rest.
Yeah, you probably will. So do you want to take a short rest on the beach and wait until nightfall?
Yo, I can't handle this torture anymore.
Okay.
Get up and save us, you fat fuck.
Oh, I tried. Y'all pussied out and fucking got captured. Nah, you can wait now.
All right, so Raka, you're just gonna go to sleep on the beach until night comes, and Bash, you have been taken back now and put into kind of like a holding cell area. There also appears to be a couple other people back there that look to be various levels of crippled.
Oh.
man, they even got the special
Okay.
cripple cell for you. Oh, you're so.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are
it's just lower to the ground.
Yeah, these guys aren't ableist. They aren't ableist.
We made the cripple cell. We're not ableist.
Okay, so Cham, you're still in the stadium and you're still surrounded by goblins. Raka is apparently just going to go to sleep on the beach until nightfall when he can come and rescue you. Yeah.
Fart in the
I'm
holding
still
cell.
going to try to disarm. I want him.
Okay, you're going to try and disarm him again. So you rolled strength. All right, he rolled a 3, so you got that sword away from him now. So
Am I able to attack at the same turn?
Because you were able to rip it away from him, you're going to get an attack of opportunity on him for that goblin specifically. So you can attack him.
All right. Shit.
You missed. Now they see that you have a sword. So Lumpy is going to push the other smaller goblins out of the way and attack you by himself.
I
And
have
it should
the
just be called
ability
the
to
lumpy
heal.
force.
I could.
Well, the thing is, you're in a cage somewhere else now. They dragged you off.
But I thought of like an elaborate plan, like heal all the other cellmates and then fucking break out of the holding cell.
Well, you're also going to have to heal yourself, too. So you're going to have to at least start there. So as soon as I'm done with Cham, then we'll go to you in the cell.
Or you can take a seat and get like 2 barrels and use it as a wheelchair.
All right, so Lumpy technically rolled a 13 because that's +3 with his strength, but I'm going to say that misses because you're a little bit more agile than he is. So it's back to you, Cham.
I'm going to aim I'm going to do a target attack on his dominant hand where he holds his shit.
Keep in mind, too, you also still have a poo-colored boomerang that's located in the stadium.
I'll deal better with the sword. I'm going to do a target attack on his
On
dominant hand to
Okay.
cripple his hand.
Okay. That misses.
All right.
You just kind of zing by him and miss his hand. So he's going to come down with the hammer again.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm just waiting for it to... my thing froze for a second. Technical difficulties. God damn it. The Discord froze on me for some reason. Okay. I might have to just restart this really quick. There we go. Okay. Hang on. I'm just going to restart Discord so I can do the dice spot. Either that or if you want to just roll it.
Sure, I'll roll it.
Or if Jordy wants to roll it because she's technically the code DM.
I can do it. Hold on. It's a D20. It's a
just
D,
a-
right? Or a
It's
20?
it's
Exclamation, roll,
Yep.
base, 1d20.
Yep.
Or just copy paste.
Motherfucker.
So I'm gonna try to persuade Lumpy.
Lumpy's pretty stupid, so yeah, you can try. Oh, there we go. Okay.
So that's
right.
22 to fight for
okay.
me.
See, okay, so he rolled a 2. So you want him to. So what do you want him to do exactly?
Fight for me.
Just like become your bodyguard instead of the queen's?
Kill his the other goblins.
Okay. So he immediately turns around to the other goblins and begins looking at them angrily. As this happens, the queen pulls a little jewel out of her pocket, and there is a similar looking jewel that's actually on Lumpy's belt. The jewel then glows. Lumpy's eyes glow, and then he immediately turns back towards you as if nothing you just did affected him.
All right. Seems like I'm fighting. All right.
All right, so
Dragon's balls blazing as I stepped into his
all right,
cave.
so I think it's technically his turn because you just did that.
Well, no, it will be Vash's.
Oh.
Well, no, you guys are still fighting. Vash
we're
isn't
still
in the
fighting?
fight. He's off in a cage.
I thought he was trying to do something.
He was going to do something in the cages after the fight's over.
Yeah, but I don't think I have a healing spell, so
Damn it, you're a bard with no healing?
yeah.
Okay, he rolled a 3, so he misses you again. He's not doing too good right now.
I'm targeting his dominant hand.
That will hit.
All right, it'll be 1d8.
Yep.
And 2.
All right, so that's 2 damage. So you stab him in the hand, and he kind of pulls his hand back a little bit. He looks at it almost like you would look at a paper cut. He's kind of angry, and you can tell it stings a little bit. And he's just going to reach out and grab you now.
That's all right.
So he's going to try and grapple you. He rolled an 8, but with his strength plus 3, that would be an 11. So you're going to have to roll against that to see if you. Okay, so you rolled a 12, so you're able to zip out of his reach. Now your turn.
I'm going to keep going after that. Well, I'm going to go for the wrist.
Okay, same arm though.
Same arm.
Okay. Oh, how do you keep rolling these?
Remember, this is doubled.
I know
That's a 14.
Okay, that's 14 directly to his wrist. So you actually chopped his hand off. Pretty cleanly, actually. So you lopped that thing right off. That's 14 damage directly to the wrist. He is not doing too good right now. He looks down at his bloody stump. He has become enraged, which means his attacks will now do double damage. And he's gonna swing that. Hammer around again.
Is he ambidextrous?
Yes, he is ambidextrous. This thing loads for me. I don't know why Discord's acting very slow for me right.
Do you want to go ahead and restart yours, and I'll.
No, I already restarted it. That's the weird part. If you want to roll for him.
Check and see if is your computer updating anything?
No, it's not updating anything. I think it might just be maybe I have some other thing.
What do I roll?
1d20.
Hang on a sec. It's working for me again. All right, 1d20.
Oh, you know what it might be? It might be that the room needs to be cleaned out too, because there's a lot in here.
So he rolled 1d20. So that's a 7 plus 3 is 10. That's still not going to hit you. It came close, but it's still not going to hit you.
I thought you guys were level 2. Sorry.
Is that plus anything?
No.
Then yeah, you miss.
Wait, hold up.
Eventually, one of you two will hit each other.
Oh, was it? Hold up.
That's a miss. That'll be a miss.
Really? He's a giant thing.
Actually, yeah. No, you're right. That would hit. I'll do the cutoff is 10. Anything 10 or below is a miss for him.
Freaking! I'm doing the same target attack on his other hand.
Okay.
No, hold on.
I was gonna say, why'd you roll a d20 for damage?
Oh, god damn it! Fuck.
D28. I didn't even think that was possible. All right, so that's 7. So you sliced his other arm a little bit, and he's gonna swing at you again with that hammer, and maybe he'll hit you this time. That's a 16. That's gonna hit.
Okay.
And that's a 19.
Okay.
So he's going to swing that thing around, and he's actually going to nail you right in the chest, which actually fractures a good amount of your rib cage. Since you're not wearing a whole lot, I think you only have leather armor on, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So he hits you with that. So you actually fly back and you hit the wall inside the stadium, which is going to do an additional 1d6 damage. So that's an additional 6 onto the 19. So that's 25 damage. How much health do you have?
I got 12 now.
You have 12 health. Okay, so that action has not only broken your ribcage, it's fractured both of your arms. So both of your arms are basically useless right now. Your legs are fine. But your arms and your torso are kind of shattered. You're just like lying there and like you're sort of like coughing up blood.
I'm going to use healing hands on myself.
Okay? You're gonna have to try and maneuver your hand, your like limping hand over the area that's injured. All right, that's enough to get it over the area that's injured. So you can roll to try and heal yourself.
3d8 plus 4.
Okay, so you healed yourself for 7 out of the 25 damage. So your ribs are somewhat reformed. So
I'm doing my freaking dominant hand, my dominant arm.
You're not gonna try and heal your rib cage to stop the internal bleeding you probably have.
Yeah, they're ribs.
Yeah, and okay, all right. So you're gonna suffer bleeding damage for the next 3 turns, though.
Okay.
So, all right. So you use that 7 to heal your arm. So your dominant arm is still able to rip a sword and move. However, you're also going to take a -2 to your attack rolls because your torso and your other arm are just basically limp noodles with bones.
I'm trying to see fucking how many times I could do this.
Noodle.
Eventually, I'm just going to have him kill you.
And fucking Kane is just sitting there like, no.
Yeah, exactly. Because Kane's the smart one.
Hey. Dude, this is how I always play. You know that.
No. Actually, you're usually considering the other characters that you've played, except for the one in the Bard campaign, are all morons.
Like this.
All right, so you're going to be able to stand up and try and attack him again.
For God's sake, this one just will not stay down.
Nope.
All right, well, roll to attack, Jam.
That's my turn.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you healed yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
So because he can see you healing himself, he's now going to crush you again.
He needs to start making his way over there.
You're not that far from him. He makes his way over there very easily. So it doesn't take much for him either because he's kind of massive. So he's going to roll a d20. He rolled a 4, so he missed again.
How many times am I where do I see my spell slots?
On that, if you go down to the 4th page on the PDF you downloaded, or if you're looking at it online,
online, yeah.
So it should be on the right-hand side. You can click. It's an interactive thing, so you just click on spells, and it will show you your spells.
Spells. I could do Cure Wounds one more time, level 3 one more time, and the rest I have to do level 1. All right.
Okay, so you're gonna try and do it one more time, Cure Wounds.
Yep, I'm gonna do my ribs. So.
Okay. So roll for that.
Could I get away from him and then use Cure Wounds?
Yes, because the movement would be a minor action, so you can move up to 30 feet away or 30 meters away, and then you can use that.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I can roll 3d8 plus 4. 14. I use that on my ribs.
So that's 14 healing.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mike died.
Yeah, I think he died.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason I just dropped out and came back in.
So it might have been your internet earlier.
Might have been, yeah, although I don't understand why. Okay, so that's 14 total healing.
All right, I can't do Cure Wounds anymore.
All right, so that's 14 healing directly to your chest. So you're able to heal your rib cage enough, but your off arm is still just a dangling noodle.
Yep.
Okay, so that's your next attack. So Lumpy's going to run over to your current position and try and attack you. But by the way, Purity's character, because you're watching this, you're literally just watching Lumpy kind of run around the stadium and attempt to hit him with the hammer, but missing horribly every time. It's kind of like watching a game of like whack-a-mole where he just
Tom and Jerry.
keeps following him around.
Or Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, or that.
This is a great show for me. I
Okay.
get to sit back and relax.
Okay,
So with the +3, that's a 15. That's going to hit. All right, that's another 19. So he comes down this time, and as you're trying to sprint away, he comes down and crushes both of your legs. Both of your legs are horribly shattered, and one of your arms. You still have the arm with the sword in it, though.
All right.
So are you gonna try and like stab him from your position?
I'm gonna go for his balls.
Really?
Okay. All right. Targeted attack on his ground.
It didn't. Holy fucking Christ!
Yeah. No, he rolled an 18. That's gonna hit.
Well, Lumpy is not having any kids.
That's a D8 to the groin.
So it'll be. Let's see.
Jesus Christ, man. All right, but because that's a targeted attack, that's going to be doubled, so that's a 6. So you stab him right in the dick. Right in the dick, and he is not having any of that. That is angering the living shit out of him. So he's going to grapple your arm, your sword arm.
Okay.
Which is, with that strength, that's a 15, so you're going to have to beat that. You do not beat that. So he grabs your arm, and because he already has it held, he's going to use all of his strength to crush it. So he's going to use a strength roll. All right, so he tries to crush it, but he's really more just holding your arm and staring at you, and he kind of breathes in your face, and every other one of your limbs is kind of like a limp noodle. What are you trying to do?
I'm headbutting him in the face.
You're not close enough for that.
Well, you say he's literally breathing in my face.
Yeah, but he's a massive ogre, so I mean, all right, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, you could try and headbutt him.
Fucking, how much is fucking?
How much damage would your head be?
No, like unarmed strikes. It ain't saying anything.
Unarmed strikes normally rule of thumb is 1d6.
1d6. All right, I'll just do 1d6 because it doesn't say that on
Well,
it.
okay, and so you rolled to hit. So the 13 is the roll to hit, so that will hit. So use 1d6, and you kind of just boop him on the nose. Boop. You don't really do much to him. He's more like amused by it. He kind of smiles at you and laughs, and then he's like, "Me like noodle man," and then he kind of just like pokes you in the belly like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
And I'm gonna be like, "I like one arm, no dick, bitch."
He doesn't understand that you're mocking him, so he just kind of laughs again, and then he proceeds to try and crush your arm again.
All right.
He fails again miserably.
Can I try to get my arm loose to stab him?
You can try and wriggle around, but the problem is that you can't. Okay, you definitely don't.
Lumpy, if you want that one as a pet, you can have him as a pet.
Fuck you, bitch.
Really?
Yes, of course. You've been a good boy.
You lumpy pet.
Yes, pet Lumpy.
Wait, hey, by the way, shouldn't
I
he be
name
taking
you
bleeding damage
Spot.
from his? Shouldn't he be taking bleeding damage for his cut off hand and his now?
Yeah, he would be taking bleeding damage, but it's not like he has 60 health. So,
How much health does he have left after all that?
well, considering you hit him, okay, so you hit him for one that was the one that cut off his hand was 14. Then you hit him for 7 in the other hand. You booped him on the nose for 1, and then you cut him in one hand for 2. So that would be a total of 25 damage. So he's not even at halfway.
Well, I also got him in the dick.
All right, sorry. Yes, you got him in the dick for
So he's now under half.
damage. He's about halfway, so yeah. So it's not really all that much that he would be bleeding. He'd be getting like a 1d4 per turn. That would be what he would be getting right now. So it wouldn't be terribly all that much.
We'll send you
You,
to the
on
witch doctor later.
That is true. And also, yeah, they're also going to reattach his hand because there are a couple of goblins on the other side of the ring that are dragging his severed hand away with the intent of reattaching it.
Damn, if only I had someone to help out to kill this thing.
We have good healthcare here. Not for you
Yeah.
guys.
I have to take a nap
call
to make sure
bullshit.
wild shapes and stuff to help.
Well, I'm talking about Kane.
He's just chill. I know. Kane's just watching this happen.
Does
Yeah,
Kane want to be my pet?
I gotta go with what the lady says.
Okay, he tried crushing your arm this time, and he rolled a d20.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna roll for damage. So that's gonna be. I'm gonna say it's 1d10 because he has superhuman strength.
Hey, good luck, potato.
That's an 8. So he crushes the living shit out of your arm. All of your limbs are now crippled, and you can't move.
Well, I'm at 2 health, so.
Yep. So Lumpy drops you to the ground, and as he does, goblin healers rush over to you and stabilize your body. However, they do not heal the bones that are in your arms or legs.
I'm just going to spit at Lumpy.
Okay, roll dexterity to spit at him.
Oh,
Roll spit roll.
plus. Oh, that's a 4. So.
All right, you rolled a 4. You just spit on yourself.
Lumpy, you'll have to train your pets.
Lumpy just smiles at you and says, "Good dog." And then the goblins bring you off to Lumpy's chamber where they're going to chain you up. So now, day 1, the fights are over. So the goblins lead Kane over to his cage, which is right next to the cripple cages. Vash is still in his cripple cage. Vash is still in his cripple cage, and Cham is now chained up in Lumpy's chamber, and both of his arms and both of his legs are broken. Raka, you have just woken up on the beach.
Damn, if only Kane could have helped.
Well,
No,
I
but he's
just kind of scratches his stomach.
Might need another day.
So I gotta, yeah, I'm gonna go back. No, playing. So fucking.
Then
I
while
guess he's gonna
I'm
head
chained
in
up,
the
I'm gonna-
direction that he saw the goblins go, because that's really the only kind of hint he's got at this point.
Yeah, I'm going to take a short rest while I'm chained up in his shit.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, you're going to take a nap.
Wait, can I fart in the cages?
I suppose that you could, but I'm going to let Raka do his thing first, and then we'll get back to you.
Okay.
So, all right. So, Raka, so, yeah, you know the general direction they went in. You saw them kind of disappear into the trees, so you know it's further into the interior of the island, so you can keep walking in and then roll perception to see if you can find them.
Do I gain any health for taking a short rest?
Yeah, you'd regain like 10 health, but because nobody's like set your arms and the bones and stuff in them, they're still broken. All right, you rolled a 16. Are there any pluses to that?
Perception, I'm sure there are.
Regardless, I think that's high enough anyway. So what you see is you as you get further into the island's interior, you see that there appears to be a rather large smoke cloud coming up, like something like a giant bonfire or something off in the distance. And it's not too far away from you. It's maybe like a quarter mile in one direction.
Oh, fuck yeah, barbecue.
Fucking
Head
vertical
towards the
holding monster.
Okay, as you head towards the smoke, you come to what looks like a massive goblin encampment that surrounds an arena of some sort that's been built in the center. It's made up of a lot of like old whale bones and animal bones and stuff like that. Stone, some wood structures are in it. It's kind of like just like a hodgepodge, like most goblin stuff. And around that appears to be an encampment of goblins, where some of them seem to be awake, some of them are sleeping in tents. Some of them are just kind of running around doing random things, but they don't appear to notice you as of yet.
That way, and make some stealth rolls to try to find like the jail
Screaming.
cells and stuff.
Okay, so you're gonna have to make the stealth rolls to get by. So you have to make 2 stealth rolls to get by the main 2 areas and get into the arena structure. See, but we shall see.
Nat 20 on the second one.
Oof. Okay, so like I said, okay, so the first one, hang on a second. All right, damn. All right, so yeah, so you sneak by the ones with the first roll fairly easily, and the second roll, you're just like a ghost. Like they don't even see you. They didn't even know you were there. You just like teleport to the other side, and you're inside of the structure now. So you're in like the lower area, right around where they keep the prisoners, and you can hear what sounds like some wailing coming from one direction.
I hate that band.
Yeah. Wait, what band?
I
Cranberry?
Fuck you.
No, I hate all of you because that wasn't what I meant to say with that.
No, he said the Cranberries.
Oh.
I hate Zombie.
I never really liked the Cranberries, to be honest. But this is not a music stream.
Yeah, it is now.
Well, I mean, two of you are playing bards. Okay, so Raka, you're now down there. So you said you're going to go towards the screaming? Sorry, you broke up a little bit there. Was that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you make your way down, and you see that there appears to be cages with people with rather large amounts of shattered limbs. You find Vash, who appears to be sitting half asleep in his cell, and his legs are still crushed and look to be kind of like, a rolled-out tube of toothpaste.
Can I explain the screaming as to why they're screaming, and not just in pain, but because of my rancid ass gas polluting
Okay,
the
so
cage?
Raka, right before you get there, Vash, you're going to use that spell again?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're using the spell on that area, I assume. You're using it. You need to hit.
Damn it! I rolled a nat 20.
If you actually do, I'm gonna laugh.
It's gonna be a 1. Okay.
No, okay. It's a 13. So yeah, so you flood that entire area with green noxious gas. This also affects Raka. Raka, you're going to have to roll to not vomit.
Damn it, Vash, I'm coming to help you.
And Vash, you're gonna have to roll to not vomit.
Wait, do I have to roll 2?
Yeah, you're aren't you? Is it
Yeah, no, actually, you're in there too. So yeah, you'll have to roll as well. Okay, Vash, you're the only one that doesn't puke. Raka and Kane, you both vomit, but you're not unconscious. So the area is smothered with noxious fumes. The 2 goblin guards that were there immediately run over to the cage and open the door. You goddamn bastard! Stop doing that! Otherwise, we'll stick something in there so you can't do it no more.
I'm just gonna go. Do it, pussy. You won't.
What are you talking? Are you trying to convince him?
Yeah.
Roll. You gotta read if you're gonna. Do you have any additions to that?
Yeah, it's +1, so it's 14.
Okay,
you guys
Vash,
mind if I step? Can the Goblin Queen step away to go and walk Lumpy?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm gonna take Lumpy for a little walk. I'll be right back.
All right, so I'm gonna roll against that. So, the Goblin. Vash, what are you rolling to do?
Oh, I thought you told me. I thought you told me to roll.
I told you to roll earlier to see if you were gonna vomit. But actually, sorry. Yes, I'm. But right now, I'm rolling to see if the Goblin is going to resist Kane's urge. So they both rolled the same, but Kane, you got the +1.
You do have the +1. Yeah.
You have the +1. So you convinced him. Barely, you convinced him. So he kind of smiles. He's like, "I got the perfect thing for this." And then he pulls out the poo-covered boomerang. So he's going to grapple Vash. So Vash, you and him are going to have to roll again. So you can roll another D20.
For a bard, I did pretty good against Lumpy.
Oh, you did. Okay, so Vash, you're able to resist the goblin enough. You kind of like crawl away and start screaming as he approaches you with the boomerang. The other guard is going to try and hold you down though, because there are 2 of them.
No.
Oh, he rolled a 15, so that's more than you can roll another strength check to see if you can resist him.
Oh.
You do not resist him. He
No.
holds you down, and the other goblin has the boomerang, so he's going to roll to attack. He rolls not good, so he kind of just smacks you with it, and you have a chance to break away from the goblin that's
Boomerang.
holding you now. So you can roll to break away.
Bang me with that boomerang, Daddy. Pop, pink sock, papa.
Are you just going to let him do it?
No.
Okay, then roll to try and escape.
Damn it.
Rule.
Rule. No.
Oh, that's a nat 1. So yeah, no, you don't. As you try to roll to escape, you let out another fart, but it's a fart of your own this time. And the goblin who is standing behind you is now extremely angry, so he's going to get a +3 to his next attack roll on your ass.
No.
He rolled a 17. He hits.
No.
What's with that chocolate boy?
And since that's a targeted attack, that's going to be a 4. He shoves that boomerang right up your butt.
No.
Yep. It's in there. And you also still have 2 broken legs, so you can't really move around a whole lot, but you got a boomerang up your butt.
It's got leftover residue from my butt.
Shit, this thing's
that's
fucking
true.
rigged.
That's true. Yeah, it is rigged. Okay, so as this is happening and you hear Vash yelling in pain as a boomerang is shoved in his butt, Raka, you approach.
Well. Just like I thought. I leave y'all alone several hours and you're already doing butt stuff.
The
Shouldn't even come here.
The 2 goblins turn around and face Raka and say, "What are you doing here? We thought Lumpy launched you off the beach."
Lumpy ain't shit. You want to go, son?
Sure, why not? You're my height.
Wild shape back into my bear form. Let's go.
That's going to be an immediate intimidation roll, so you're going to have to roll that on them, and they're going to have to roll to make sure they don't shit themselves. All right, so one of them immediately craps himself, I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure you're at least going to beat a 2, yep. All right, so one of them immediately craps himself and tries to run away. He's running away, so you can still see him. The other one pulls out his sword, and he's ready to go. So are you going to worry about the one that's running off?
Nope.
Okay, so you're just going to attack the one. So roll for initiative against him. He rolled a 6. Cool. Okay, so you rolled a 15, so you're definitely going first.
Let's go.
All right, so you can roll to attack.
Yep. So that's what I'm going to do.
You're just going to rip them apart?
Yep.
Fair enough.
What was this guy when I? Oh yeah, dude, I
He
forgot.
was sleeping. Oh yeah, no, you hit. You hit pretty good. That's gonna crit. He's probably a very dead goblin.
Dead.
Okay. Okay. Why did you roll a D2? Oh yeah, you get 2 attacks. You're doing 2 attacks on him. Okay, both of those attacks hit. Both of those attacks hit.
What was the fucking damage for it? Hold on.
I'm pretty sure it was 2d8, right, or 2d6. Hang on a sec, because you did it earlier. Your last
I'm trying
attack.
to find the modifier.
See how? Or Chan did all his stuff.
In here.
Oh, it's 2d6 plus 4. That's what you were using before.
That's for the claw. I'm looking for the bite.
Oh, okay. Hang on a
Could be
second.
plus
I
4
think.
too,
Do I still have? Yeah, I do still.
It's +4.
Okay. All right, so yeah, you can roll. So, like I said, that definitely hit on both of those. So you can roll for damage on both. All right, so that's 6, and then the next one. Okay, the other one is 9. So yeah, you rip that goblin to shreds. He's dead, and Vash's cage is still open. However, he's still in there screaming with a boomerang stuck in his butt.
Can I push it out?
I'm not going to help him with the boomerang in his butt. You're wrong with that, Vash.
No, I was gonna see if we could try pushing it out.
You can grab it with your arm and pull it out.
All right, let's see how.
All right, roll strength to pull it out. It's in there pretty good. Okay, you have enough strength where you're able to pull it out. It hurts like a motherfucker, though. And that boomerang has now been in 2 asses.
Can I put it in the goblin's ass to shove it up mine?
Well, that goblin is literally ripped to pieces. I'm not even sure if he has an asshole anymore.
I'll try. I'll find a way to shove it up his butt anyway.
You can try. You can hang on to it and shove it up another goblin's butt.
I'll shove it up Lumpy's ass.
Okay.
Worm telepathically tells him in bear form, his legs are over there.
His legs are still crushed like, expended tubes of toothpaste. So, like I said, you guys are now there, completely unsupervised. There's just a stink cloud in the area.
You can climb on my back, cripple fuck. Just don't fart on me.
What about Kane?
Just don't fart on me.
Kane, are you gonna do anything? Or are you just gonna chill in the cell?
I'm just gonna chill in the cell. I'm gonna see this through.
Okay. All right. So, Vash,
on him on my back, no way. I don't like no snitch.
Vash, you're gonna have to roll strength to climb on Raka's back in bear form.
That's gay. I don't do bareback.
Yes, you do.
All right, walked in. I don't give a shit. Let's go.
Shove the boomerang up Brocka's ass? No, I'm just kidding.
You want to shove a boomerang up a bear's butt? Okay, you kind of just like weakly grab at him and you kind of just like latch yourself onto his leg. So as he starts moving, you're kind of just dragged along the ground like a little kid, like clinging to his parent's leg.
Raka, just leave him for dead. It's more funny.
Oh no, he's not going to die at this point. He's already had most of his health already healed. His legs are just still broken.
Oh yeah, leave him like a limp noodle on the floor.
Limp noodle.
Yeah, that's basically what you are. At least your legs, anyway. So yeah, so so Raka, where are you going to go?
Where's that potato fucker?
Where's that tater fucker?
Kane would be the only one that would know.
But you looking for that one special guy?
Yeah, that one guy likes to talk about potatoes. Where's he at?
Oh, he was taken by the big guy.
Who's the big guy?
The big bitch who hit you.
Big bitch.
Oh, Shrek! Let's go kill that son, bitch.
Yeah, he did done did Shrek, man.
So we're gonna. So where's this Mr. Lumpy? Where does he reside?
I don't know.
Kane, after the match was over, you do remember seeing that Lumpy dragged Cham's noodle-like corpse, or not corpse, noodle-like body into a larger than normal shack on the edge of the encampment.
I'm back.
Oh yeah,
shit, he's back.
He took the potato fella over to they got them big shack over there. They took him over there.
All right, so for what you missed, Raka has successfully come in and rescued Vash from his prison cell after Vash had the boomerang from earlier shoved up his butt because reasons. Because they wanted to keep him from farting, and they figured that was the best way to do it. And Kane convinced them to do that.
True story. I was there.
I was her.
You were the instigator. Okay, so now you know where. So Cham's in that like little hut on the corner of town. So Lumpy is actually in that hut with Cham, and Cham and Lumpy are actually sleeping in the corner of the room. It's kind of an adorable scene.
Aw, look at Lumpy. He loves his new little pet.
Kill motherfucker.
You just say that under your breath while you're sleeping.
Yeah, I know.
Why
Like,
is the potato
breaking-
one the meanest one?
I'm just tempted to fucking like breaking my arm and using my bone to fucking stab him in the face.
Your arm's already broken in multiple places.
Why is he being so mean to Lumpy? Lumpy's been nothing but nice to him now.
Lumpy's a bitch.
I was gonna say Lumpy also destroyed his rib cage, which he healed, and it also broke both of his arms and both of his legs.
I mean, he did have it coming.
Yeah, but he still did it, which means you'd probably still be pissed about it.
Jack, can we get Lumpy best boy?
You mean Lumpy dead boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Rock is gonna go and try and slay the ogre.
Win the princess.
So the other thing that the goblins have actually done for Lumpy is instead of actually sewing his hand back on, they've actually modified it. So it's a form of prosthetic. So it's
He's
actually
got robot arms.
Well, he has a hand that actually doubles as a cannon.
Y'all are fucked.
Because they were actually able to magically hollow it out and shove a cannonball in there. So all he has to do is just basically take his free hand and snap a little flint and steel to spark it, and his arm will explode outward. And
So you
towards
mean to tell me that his forearm is a giant butthole that shoots cannonballs?
Yeah, except you don't know that.
But I do know that it looks like a giant butthole.
Well, you're going to have to roll stealth to actually sneak inside the building now that you're there, and Vash is still clinging to your leg.
Good times.
I'm going to shake them off.
Vash, roll strength to see if you stay on.
Let go, bitch! Let go!
Okay.
I said let go, motherfucker.
Oh, I just gotta find something.
And Rocky, you're going to need to roll strength to shake him off. All right, he rolled a
16.
16 to stay on there.
Let go. I got to go kill people.
No.
You got to roll strength, Rocker.
You gotta buck me off like a horse.
Nope, you don't get him off you. He's clinging to that leg.
Damn. Motherfucker. Let go.
Why are you clinging to his leg? You're actually in Vash. You're actually in some tall grass right now. So even if you weren't attached to him, you'd probably still at least be hit.
Cham.
Huh.
Look who's shitting in the tall grass. Oh, come on.
I don't know
thought
if you're going to be
chuckle
able
out
to
of
poop right for a while after that boomerang.
No! I was referencing Dead by Daylight.
Well, he's referencing Ash from Evil Dead.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so he's still attached to you. So are you going to let go of Rocker, or are you just going to stay attached to his leg?
I'll stay attached.
Okay, Rocker, he's attached to your leg now. You can try and shake him off again, or you can just say fuck it.
But your leg is so furry and fuzzy.
Yes, it comforts him. This entire campaign has been pretty gay. So far, you guys have just been shoving stuff up each other's butts.
Yeah. What I wanted to do was sing Freebird and go on a cruise, but these fucking goblin motherfuckers took me away and shit.
Yeah, so then you decided to fight the biggest one of the bunch, and you got crippled.
And became a pet.
All right, you guys are gonna have to. Rocket, you get additions to that because you're a bear, right? You get pluses to that.
What?
That's a strength roll, right? Did you roll again, or is that your?
Wait,
first
did he turn his ass into a bear again?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He's a druid. That's what they do.
He's Jude.
Eating on my bears.
All right.
So did you roll again? Because I think Bash rolled again to stay attached to you.
No, my modifier doesn't change. The bear, it's the same.
Okay,
It's
all right.
my strength modifier.
All right, so then you both rolled a 6 there. Okay, never mind. Then that means you need to roll again, Raka, because he's if you want to try and shake him off. Okay, so that's an 8, and he rolled a 6. So you are able to finally shake your foot free and walk away. Vash, since you kind of have to drag yourself using your hands at this point, you're still stuck in the tall grass. So, Raka, you are now free to enter into the building as you please.
Okay.
About to try to sneak into this building as a bear.
As a bear, you should take negatives for that.
All right, so roll 1d20.
Raka's going to, but you don't have to. You already rolled that 6, which was your roll.
Okay.
Am I taking negatives for it?
You're going to take a -2. Because you're a bear trying to sneak.
15.
Okay, you successfully sneak. You successfully sneak into the large hut where Lumpy is sleeping. The Goblin Queen is no longer there. She is left after she saw her little scene with Lumpy and Cham sleeping together. So she's off at her own building. But Lumpy is still asleep, and you see Cham is also sleeping in the room.
I am asleep.
You said you were taking a short rest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. All right.
Look, you're both asleep. I'm going to kind of like just walk slowly over to Cham and just kind of like start nuzzling him as a bear.
Okay, so Cham, you're going to have to roll a d20.
Why is this getting gayer and gayer by the second?
Because this is going to be really weird.
Because I'm here.
Okay, so that's a 5. You don't wake up.
Fuck.
Raka, he is fast asleep. He is snoring. Lumpy still does not notice this.
I'm going to start dragging it.
Wait, is my prison cell still open?
Your prison cell was never open.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well.
You're still locked in there because you said you didn't want to try and break out. So the only one that was open was Vash. Because the
You get to
goblins
just kind of
opened it.
chill.
Well, they opened it. They opened Vash's because they wanted to shove the boomerang up his butt. So you're still stuck in there. So, Raka, you're gonna try and stealthily drag Cham out of the.
And I chained up.
You are chained up. Actually, your wrists, your arms are chained up, which are also very, very broken.
Can I pull major dick moves right now?
To do what exactly?
Tell the guards that they're going to try and break the potato out of Lumpy's place.
Okay. After we get through this little stealth section here with Raka, I'm going to go back to you. So, Raka, you're going to have to roll stealth to try and remove him as stealth. You're going to have to do a dexterity roll and a stealth roll.
All right.
Because you're trying to do this stealthily, but you're going to have to try and do it as daintily as possible to pull him out of Lumpy's arms.
My dex isn't shit. I'm fine with that.
Okay. And the other thing is he is still attached by chains.
Dex roll. Crap.
Okay. You grab Cham, but instead of grabbing his clothing, you actually sink your fangs into his shoulder. So that's going to wake him up instantly. So Cham, you are now awake and in extreme amounts of pain. Roll to make sure you don't scream.
Ooh, this is interesting.
You rolled a 2. You scream very loudly. Lumpy then immediately wakes up from this and becomes aware of what's going on. He looks at Rock and says, "Bear again, you hurt Spot." And then he grabs his, he points his cannon arm at you. So you're both going to have to roll for initiative.
Before that, I'm going to try persuade.
You're going to persuade Lumpy?
That's a 19.
That would be... God, your character's broken already. Okay, so that's a 19. So Lumpy's going to have to roll against you.
Indy 5e. Especially when they get to level 20. It's retarded.
Okay, so he did not roll high enough to resist you. So what are you persuading him to do?
I'm like, Lumpy, he's a friend. He wants to hang out. Just get me out of these chains and we can hang out together.
Lumpy is convinced by this. However, he doesn't have the key to unlock your chains. So he's confused
Lumpy,
as to how to
just
get you out.
break the chains.
Okay, Lumpy's going to try and pull the chain out of the wall. So he's going to roll a strength roll. He
Cripple
probably
them
shouldn't
even
have to
more.
roll very high. All right, so he's able to actually rip the chains out of the wall. So they're still attached to you, but you're no longer attached to the wall. He then looks over to the bear and sits down. He says, "Teddy bear."
Teddy bear, yes.
No teddy bear.
He
No, you
wants.
stay the fuck away. No,
He reaches his
No.
good hand out to try and pet
no.
So I'm
you.
gonna,
Teddy bear make good noises.
so I'm going. I'm gonna tell him like, your belt, put it on the bed, and we get to play. Let's go.
You're gonna have to convince him of that because that's gonna be a separate persuasion roll.
That's a 27.
Okay.
That's gonna come with a difficulty modifier because it's gay.
Yeah, that probably should, but he'd still probably hit it. Yeah, you definitely do. Okay, so Lumpy takes his belt off and also his loincloth. He is now buck-ass naked. So
Wow,
you-
this
you-
is
you just
really
have
getting
ogre,
gay.
You just have ogre junk in your face right now.
I just wanted his belt off.
Well, what do you think his belt was holding up?
Okay, touche.
Too gay.
So he wants to go play outside now with his new pet Spot and his new teddy bear.
Well, at least it's somewhat wholesome.
All right.
I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look at
Oh,
Lumpy
right.
like, pay do what teddy bears say.
You got again. That's going to be a separate persuasion roll.
That's 27.
That
God
is correct. You
Damn it, he's broken.
No, his character is broken. That's the problem because he has a +10 to persuasion.
How did
Because,
the
persuasion-
okay? Can someone explain to me how the fucking potato has persuasion that
Because
high?
he's a very charismatic potato. He
I got
invested
18.
Oh,
I got
so
18.
he's every politician. Okay, got it.
he
Forrest
invested
Gump.
everything in charisma.
My original goal, because I don't know what the campaign was. Well, my original goal before we even did this was I'm gonna be a really retarded bard, but still
Retarded?
get chicks. But still get
Retarded?
chicks.
Yeah, which is basically what you are now. Is you're just very good at convincing things of people, but you're a moron.
Yep.
So you're pumped.
Yeah,
Was it?
Lil Pump.
Lil Pump. Yeah, that's basically what you are.
No, I'm better than Lil Pump. I could actually
Oh,
play
no.
music.
Lil Phil.
Okay, so you could. All right. So what were you trying to convince him of again? Sorry.
Like do what teddy bears say.
Okay, he agrees to do what the teddy bear says. However, I think that he's also under the assumption that the teddy bear is going to stay a teddy bear. I'm just letting you know that. So if
Teddy
the
bear
teddy
better
bear
not
goes back to being a
transform.
halfling, he might just try and kill it.
So
Is there a time limit on druid transformations or what?
1 hour.
Yeah, so he's good for a while if he just transformed. This has only been like 15 minutes.
all right, so
So he's
I'm
got
gonna-
another 45 minutes as a bear.
I'm gonna tell him put me on his back and just like fucking like carry me.
Okay, Lumpy picks you up by the back of your shirt and throws you on the back of Raka. You can roll strength to make sure you cling to him as he moves.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
Well, as long as you roll like you're on top of him.
Probably
It's not like you're lifting yourself up or that he's galloping. Just enough to just keep you
But wait,
on top of him.
Does short rest restore spell slots?
It restores some spell slots. I think it restores at least 2 level 1s and 1 level 2. I think.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use I can't fucking speak. Cure wounds on me.
On what part of you?
Retarded.
I'm gonna heal my legs.
Okay, so you're going to drape your limpy, noodly arm over your legs to try and do healing touch. So roll
Yes.
for that.
3d8 plus 4. 18.
Okay, so you're able to heal your legs, so you can now walk, which means you can now walk out of there. However, your arms are still basically noodles.
I'm gonna use level 1 cure wounds on my dominant arm,
Okay, you can do that.
and I'm out of spell slots.
Okay, you can use that. So roll.
D8 plus 4.
10. Okay, your dominant arm is now healed. It's just your not dominant arm that is still a wet noodle full of bone
All
flake.
right. All right, I'm just gonna get off fucking Rocket and just walk.
Okay, you can walk, and now Raka and Lumpy are also going to accompany you. Now that is all taken care of, Kane, we're going to go back to you.
Oh, okay.
So what did you want to do?
So I assume there's guards by my cell, yeah?
No, because Raka killed one of them and the other one ran off and he hasn't come back yet. So you're
Right.
still waiting for those. If he went to go get guards, he hasn't come back.
All right, I'm gonna start screaming and freaking out, trying to get
Alright,
somebody's
roll.
attention.
Roll. I guess that would be charisma to try and do that.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you have a charisma modifier?
Let me check.
Should be like +1 or 2.
+1, yeah. So
Okay,
10.
that's a 10. So because you're screaming and it's kind of a general area thing, you do alert a couple of them, and one of them comes up to your cell and puts his finger up over his mouth and tells you to shh.
Fuck up.
No, he goes,
Why?
My name is Dick Stab. I was gonna find your buddy here that had the broken legs, but it looks like he's already gone. Look,
Okay.
we got a plan. We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna overthrow the queen.
Okay.
Oh shit!
But we
Fucking
need
dink. No.
your help.
Okay.
You're the only one that can get close enough. You're the only one that's enough of a suck up.
Okay.
Oh my god!
So
He's
you
going to prototype
need
the entire plan, and Kane is going to sit to the queen.
so
Oh,
you
God.
need So, are you in on this?
Okay.
Fuck you,
Is that a
Kane.
yes or a no?
Sure, why not? What's your name again? Dick Stab?
My name is Dick Stab.
Oh,
Stab me,
Nice,
Dick Stab.
nice to meet you. I'm Crotch Knife.
Dick Stain.
oh god, I'm dying. Okay, roll for to convince him of that.
Jesus Christ, Jonah Hill got fucked.
Okay, you rolled a 1. He doesn't believe anything that you're saying, and he simply looks at you and goes,
I'm gonna stab you in the dick now.
so since you're in a cage and since he has a spear, he's just gonna stab you with it. So he's just gonna roll for attack. And it's not a big cage. He misses, but he's still kind of poking at you. He's having a good time.
God damn it, Dick Stab! Open the door!
You will do what we ask. You must kill the queen, and then the ogre will be out.
Okay, only under
why
one
do you want the
condition.
fucking ogre?
You're not there right now. You went off with you're still off like outside of the hut, like in the tall grass.
God damn it.
Which, by the way, now that you guys enter the building, you see him kind of just like lying in the grass with his legs still broken.
I was about to say, did they leave him just they
They
just
left
leave
him in the
there?
grass. Rocka left him in the grass because he went inside to go get jammed.
I could totally heal
Oh.
him, but I haven't.
Fucking.
You suck.
You said I get 2 level 1 spell slots from the short rest?
Yes.
Oh, fuck it. I'll just do it again on my other hand.
You're not gonna try and heal Vash's legs.
Fuck his legs.
You're not gonna
Someone should have fucking put some healing shit on his fucking board.
All right,
I don't give
well,
a shit. You gotta be nice and fucking heal me, asshole.
Vash is like, my legs are broken. Jam's just like, my elbow feels funny.
I'm gonna look at Lumpy and go, Lumpy, put him on your back, carry him.
Lumpy nods and walks over, picks Vash up, and puts him up on his shoulder, kind of like a beanie baby, because his legs are just kind of dangling out the back like something filled with, a bunch of beans.
And I'm gonna heal my left arm.
Hey,
But my
Lumpy,
character's like 400 pounds though.
Yeah, but Lumpy's an ogre. He weighs like 2 tons.
So okay, and I'm 10. I'm gonna use my final spell slot, my level 1 spell slot,
To heal your
to
other
heal
arm.
my other arm.
Okay,
Now,
roll.
question is, well, I already rolled a 10.
Okay,
Fucking.
so that's enough. That'll heal your other arm.
Do I go over? Can I go over my max HP or?
No,
Right.
you can heal up to your max.
Well, I'm at my max now.
Since the
Right,
queen's
but
not
now-
needed
now
right
you've
now, the
healed
queen's
your
going to
broke-
step away for 1 second.
Okay.
Was that?
Okay.
Now you've healed the broken bones in your arm, so now your arm is functional again.
Yeah, I'm all fully healed. All my fucking
Yes,
arms. are right.
all of your limbs are fully healed. You're back to the way you were, and you have full health. The only thing you don't have is a weapon.
The queen will be mixing brownie mix later. The queen is back.
So the only thing you don't have is a weapon, although you do have an ogre that you can just tell to murder things.
Yep. And now he's not under the queen's control because I know.
Yep, he's also
What?
buck-ass naked.
Buck ass.
Question. Is he proficient in dick weaponry?
Son of a
That
bitch!
is not the question I think.
No,
I need to answer.
that is way too specific. I was not thinking that
What
far
kind-
ahead. He is not
what
proficient
kinda-
in dick weaponry.
What kind of gay question is that, bro?
Because
Hey,
there are
Ryan was
other camp-
proficient in dick weaponry.
Your barbarian is proficient in dick weaponry because you so chose that as a weapon proficiency, because you can choose any weapon proficiency in 2E. That's how it works.
Because I fucking
Also, you made a cock sleeve that you shoved through a guy's eye.
Good times.
skull fucked him. Literally.
Yep. God, that must have been weird for that blacksmith to make that thing. Okay, so hi, Miko.
Miko.
So, all right.
Nico.
Oh, I thought someone just freaking breathed into the mic. I didn't know that was me.
That's what I thought it
Miko.
was too.
No, that was Miko.
Yeah,
She was laying nearby, and there was a noise, so it scared her.
All right, so Kane, are you gonna try and do anything else, or are you just gonna let this goblin kind of poke at you until you agree to his plan?
I'll agree to a plan.
Okay, so he's gonna stop poking you. He's gonna say, "All right, tomorrow you're gonna win your match, and then after you're done, we're gonna bring you up to the queen's quarters, and then you can do whatever you want.
I'm listening.
As long as she's off this island, I don't care. Then Dick Stab will rule all."
Oh my god. Fucking everyone, including especially you, Beardy.
What?
Look, this is you in the general chat.
All right.
Fuck you. Throw my ass in a barrel, see what happens. Just because I'm short.
No, that's you skinny
mean-
goblin status.
Oh,
I'll
yes,
do it.
yes. I
Let's
was
all
trying
do it.
not to make Pokemon references so much.
Yeah.
I'm gay.
Goblin number 3, I choose you. Use spear touch.
Oh god. Yeah, it's not. It's more just like poke.
Miko, come.
Okay, so you guys. So Kane, since you agree, he says all good, and after his little raid speech, he walks off. Now you guys, now that you've gathered Bash up, you guys can now walk towards wherever you want to go.
Where are we going, Raka?
Going to look for the bare necessities.
I'm gonna ask Lumpy. Lumpy, where is my musical instrument and my pokey stick?
Come.
Queen took
now.
them. Queen over there. He points at a large tower structure with a light at the top of it.
The fuck?
Hey, fellas, all I'm
Don't
saying
worry.
is the Goblin Queen's head would be mighty expensive on somebody's wall. We could
Don't-
be pretty rich.
Don't worry, Lumpy no way in.
Lumpy knows the way in.
Good Teddy. Follow Teddy.
Sounds
And,
good.
Lead us to the
Lumpy-
Goblin
Lumpy-
Queen, Lumpy.
Lumpy begins walking towards the tower.
Keep in mind, because I'm a ghostwise halfling, all this stuff is being said telepathically, because I can't speak physically through bear form.
He's still talking to you verbally, though.
Right, I'm just saying. So everything that I'm saying to Lumpy
Okay.
is in his head.
Okay, fair enough.
So that no
Cham,
guards
I
will
think-
hear him and stuff is why he's
Cham-
saying it.
Yeah, so Cham is not aware of that. So he's just kind of thinks that the ogre is talking to himself, but he sees that he's moving in the right direction.
Well,
so-
isn't his telepathy like a like a.
Is it A? I don't think it's AOE. I think it's direct.
It is. I
Whoever
think
he's
it has to
talking
be
to.
direct. Yeah.
Yeah, whoever he's talking to. It's not just like unless you have telepathy as well.
Well, I can speak animal.
No, you speak
Yeah, but
potato.
he's
That's
not-
different.
Yeah, he's not. He's not talking with his mouth. He's talking with his brain. So it's
Meow.
Fucking, he can speak bear to me and I understand him.
yes.
Oh,
yes.
so Alice in the chat asked, does this make Vash Lumpy's cape?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's similar.
I ain't
He's
no
just lucky he ain't gonna be
motherfucker.
Lumpy's
pretty
cock.
brutal.
Well, I mean, the other option is you're one of those like really shitty like cloth backpacks.
We like those hooping backpacks, the ones that are all flimsy. It's just the string.
Yep.
The ones that feels uncomfortable as fuck when you have
Yeah.
shit in there.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what he is now. Is his legs are just kind of lumps. And
Dangling, just dangling.
Yep, just dangling there like wet noodles.
It's like that one. It's like that one scene from Family Guy where that guy was riding the retarded horse during the race.
Yep.
I'm gonna go behind Vash. I'm gonna tie his legs into a pretzel.
He's still gonna feel that.
Yeah,
It's not numb.
Can I roll
They're
something?
actually be very
Okay.
painful.
Oh, all right, fine. I won't.
Also, I don't even know if that would be physically possible, but
Yeah, you can.
Here,
I mean,
I'm already enough pain. All right.
The old school executioners used to do that and put them on wheels.
I'm
That's
already
still-
old.
that's still
I'm-
horrifying.
I'm already
okay.
in enough pain as it is. I don't give a shit if you do it anymore.
So, all right. So you guys are going to go towards the tower, and Lumpy is going to walk up, and he walks up with him and the bear, and there's two goblins that are standing outside of the front door. They immediately see Lumpy, buck-ass naked, along with Bash on his back, Cham walking next to you, and a bear. They don't even ask any questions. They just open the door.
All right.
They're not even going to try, because they know they're going to die if they try.
I'm thinking about just telling Lumpy to squish both their heads.
Are you going to tell them to do that?
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. They're the good.
Lumpy-
They're the good guys.
Lumpy, squish your heads. It would make me and Teddy happy.
You want Lumpy to squish heads like grape?
Like grape, Lumpy.
Teddy
It would
doesn't
make
really
me
give a shit,
and
Lumpy.
Teddy happy.
You can do what
Teddy.
you want with it, sir. I don't need any of them. You can kill
That
them.
is it.
Lumpy want to squish like grape. So Lumpy reaches out his good hand and simply grabs the first goblin by the head. The first goblin has no idea what's going on. He just kind of looked at him curiously until his hand wrapped around his head, and now he's going to squeeze.
Oh, man.
He rolled a 2, so he just kind of muffles him a little bit, and the other goblin really doesn't know what's going on. Lumpy doesn't appear to have very good grasp control these
The
days.
chat's doing the voicing for the guards, and they're like, "We like living."
All right, the second one was a 17, so that's a successful squish. So he pops his head like a fucking grape, and you just see like spurts of blood go out of the side of Lumpy's fist as his hand closes down, and the goblin stops moving and becomes limp. The other goblin then immediately craps himself and runs away. See? Lumpy like new friends Spot and Teddy.
Lumpy, take that goblin's body, chuck it as hard as you can at the running goblin.
Okay, Lumpy's gonna do that. So that's gonna be a dex roll for him because his strength is retarded anyway. So, ooh, so he tries to throw the goblin, and instead of throwing it at the other goblin, he just simply chucks it and like throws it so far over his head
Oh, damn it.
that the corpse you don't even see where it lands. You just hear like a bunch of branches breaking.
Well, damn it, I was hoping I could do this one.
Do I hear any of this from the top of the tower, or am I just not giving a fuck?
At this point, you're not hearing anything because you're fast asleep and you're like 3 stories above this.
I was gonna say like Lumpy instead of he just spikes on the ground like a football.
That was my other idea, but I thought it would be funnier if he just like didn't realize his own strength and just threw him like way too far.
I thought the football spike would have been so much better. Just this splat fucking body right in front of us.
There's still time. All right, so now that there are no guards, the door is just.
And I also grab the if there's a sword on the that the goblin had.
He was carrying a short sword. Yes.
All right, I take the short sword.
Okay, so you now have a short sword again. So like I said, the front door is now open.
Sweet. Lumpy, lead the way. I mean, sorry. Lead the way.
Me go in first. Queen like me. Me introduce you. She like you too. She like Teddy. All right, so Lumpy walks up the stairs.
Fuck.
All right, so Lumpy walks up the stairs and expects you to follow him, basically. Vash is still attached to him. So he walks all the way to the top of the stairs and gently raps on the door.
Okay.
Roll? Purity, can you roll a d20 to see if you wake up from that?
Yeah.
Not one. He's going like... just like the softest.
Okay, you do not wake up from that. So Lumpy kind of rubs his chin and then full force punches the door. So he's gonna roll a strength roll. That's a 13 plus 3, so that's 16. So he punches the door, and the door actually flies inside, breaks off the hinges, and lands on the ground in front of where your bed is. You then immediately wake up.
What in the hell, Lumpy? Why did you wake me up?
Me bring friends, Queen.
I'm
This
sorry, friends?
Spot Teddy.
Oh, for the love of everything unholy, you brought them here.
Oh.
What are you rolling for?
To persuade Lumpy to a fire cannon at the queen.
Okay, he's gonna have to roll against that because he really doesn't.
That's a 27, by the way.
Yeah, I know it's a plus 10. So, all right, so he's not gonna hesitate on that. He raises his arm towards you. Purity, you can roll as a reactive roll to this if you want to try and dodge it.
It's what? It's another D20?
It's another D20.
That's a D20.
Every roll is basically a D20. Okay.
What the fuck?
That's a critical failure. That's a critical failure. You do not dodge that. Instead, your feet actually get caught in your own sheets and you trip. So you're stuck on the bed. So he's going to roll for damage. That's going to be
attack of opportunity.
4 D10s. Hang on a second.
This is gonna be intense.
Yeah, as soon as this fucking thing stops freezing on me.
I will fight till my last breath for my motherland.
Fuck with the halfling werebear.
Oh, god damn it.
Hang on a second, because my thing's giving me fucking fits again for some reason. Alright, there we go.
Dude, whose avatar is the Jim Bob Billy Jim guy? Is that Kane?
Which one?
No. Kane is Cortana.
Okay, so the cannon blast does 30 damage. Now, Purity, your health is 50. So you're not dead. However, the blast is enough to actually blow out the top floor of the tower. So that actually blows you out of the wall. So you're in free fall right now. So you can choose to do one of two things. You can either try and flap your arms in order to get enough lift to make sure that you don't hit the ground at full speed, which is probably not going to work.
Do I still have the bed sheet with me?
Actually, yeah, the bed sheet.
I can just use it to glide down.
Okay, so you're going to have to roll dexterity to grab the bed sheet. And use it as a parachute.
Another natural one.
1d20?
Yeah, I think it will always be D20s besides attack.
Okay.
Well, no, besides damage. Attack is still D20.
Well, yeah, I meant.
Okay, you roll the dexterity check. So you grabbed that. So you grabbed the sheet in time, and you're able to use it as a parachute to guide yourself down to the ground. You take no additional damage.
I'm gonna look at Lumpy like, Lumpy, we must kill.
Lumpy will kill for Teddy and Spot.
So we're just gonna go at. Well, I'm gonna look at. Raka. Are you gonna come with us to kill her?
You might want to look out the window. You might want to look out the hole in the side of the building. By the way,
I'm going to fucking kill you all, except Lumpy. He's going to get spanked.
I'm gonna ask Lumpy. Lumpy, where's our stuff?
Hold on a second. Give me 1 second.
Took 30 damage.
You
Yeah, because it's a
absolute
fucking
assholes.
cannon.
Fuck. Dude, this fucking persuasion shit is so broken.
I
Oh,
say
love
we
it.
just ban him from persuasion after this.
Well, this is a one-shot, so he's probably not going to be able to use this character again. But I did send you something if you do read it. Okay, so Purity, do you want to do anything with that information right now, since you're basically standing at the base of the tower?
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
grab the torch next to me and I light the fucker up.
Yeah. No.
So there is a torch down there, and the thing is a little bit of a failsafe since it's right next to the ammo dump. For basically all of the goblin oil that they use to burn their torches, and all the goblin oil they use to make their fire bombs. So that's all at the base of the tower. She then lights that on fire and books it the fuck out of there. The explosion itself, once it hits, it's going to take one full turn to hit. So you basically have 60 seconds to try and get out of this building, although you don't necessarily know what she's done. So you're going to have to all roll perception to see if you realize what she's done, including Lumpy.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
How the fuck is the retard the most oh, God.
Because his intelligence is a 6 and his charisma is an 18.
Perception really isn't a thing.
Oh, sorry, not perception. Yeah, I thought you said persuasion. Okay, so Lumpy does not notice. Raka, you do notice. Cham, you do notice.
So I'm gonna go. Oh wait, fucking Vash needs to roll too.
Well, he's technically attached to Lumpy, but yes, Vash would have to roll too.
Poor Bash.
Hold on a second. Fucking goddamn.
Hey, he's posting pictures. God
I
damn
know.
it.
Why do you keep posting that weird picture of that? Never mind.
What?
Okay,
Yeah,
so we all
Say
know.
his name.
No,
We
not
all-
that. Not that one. Not that one. The other one. All right. So Vash, you are also able to tell what has happened too. So Lumpy apparently is the only one in the dark on this on what's just happened.
All right, I'm gonna look at Lumpy. I'm gonna yell him like, "Hey, Lumpy, grab me and Teddy. We're gonna jump out of the hole
Okay.
as far as he
All right.
can."
All right. So you guys are gonna have to roll. So Lumpy's gonna roll strength to grab both of you guys. So that's a +3, so that's a 13. So he's easily able to grab Cham, and he tries to grab Teddy under his arm, and he basically manages to get you up too. And now he's gonna roll. He's gonna jump out the window with both of you guys, and Vash on his back. So Lumpy takes a flying leap of faith, and he's gonna try and jump out right as the building begins to explode. So as the explosion happens, he is jumping out of the tower, John McClane style. So we're gonna roll to see how big this explosion is, because there's 20 barrels of goblin oil down there, and they all just went up at the same time. So that's gonna be 20 d10s of damage.
That's what I was gonna fucking post.
That's 123 damage to this building. The entire building is obliterated from bottom to top. As the top collapses down, you see Lumpy jumping in what looks to almost be like slow motion. And then he eventually lands on the ground. So you guys actually take no damage because he takes the majority of the fall damage. So he's going to take 3 D10 damage to the fall. That was not what I wanted to do. I don't know why it rolled that. Hang on a second. Okay, that's better. So he took 22 damage. So his legs are pretty fucked up. Like might have a hard time walking around. He can still stand because he's kind of stupid and his legs are like tree stumps. But he's pretty injured actually from the fall. So he might not be moving around too well for a little while. And the Goblin Queen is simply standing there with her 2 daggers and an army of goblins with her arms crossed.
The Goblin Queen will be right back.
Okay, the Goblin Queen will be right back. So,
Check on somebody else really quick.
okay.
I'm gonna look at Lumpy. I'm gonna say, if you help kill all these people, I'll be able to fix your legs.
Me trust Spot friend. But Lumpy already firearm need new cannonball.
I'm gonna roll perception, see if I can find a cannonball. Did I do that?
Yeah, you can do that. Roll the 17. You don't find a cannonball?
Oh, that's a +6 for perception.
Okay, well, so you don't find a cannonball, but you do find there are a few unexploded barrels of goblin oil. And a barrel would probably fit pretty easily in there.
I'm gonna. Can I go grab it and come back?
You can tell Lumpy to grab it.
Oh, okay.
You probably won't be able to lift it. It's a fairly decent-sized barrel filled with oil.
So I'm going to tell Lumpy the locations of these barrels that he could put it in there instead.
Lumpy goes over and at the best of his ability and grabs a barrel. He's going to roll strength to insert it into his arm.
Which is
all right. Well, that's a 13. So he does manage to successfully insert it into the cannon hole. Now, before this goes off, I'm going to go back.
I literally just got back to here. Insert it. What the fuck?
So basically, what Cham did is he rolled to see if there was anything around to replace the cannonball that Lumpy fired at you in the tower. He found a couple of unexploded barrels of goblin oil, which Lumpy then put one of them in the cannon slot. So now he has a thing of goblin oil in basically an arm cannon.
Oh shit!
So while he's doing that, I'm also going to use dancing lights.
Okay.
Which is pretty much little fire, like little candle lights around me, and I'll tell you that one if this succeeds with Lumpy.
Okay, so that's just an instant spell that just cast.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay, all right. So you do that. So now Lumpy has the cannon or the barrel of goblin oil inserted, and he looks over to you, wondering what he should do with it.
Shoot him at the goblins.
He says okay, and he immediately lights it. Now, that cannon does, because it's channeling it, now normally if that barrel were to explode, it would have 1d10 damage in a certain radius around it, but because it's being aimed, it's going to act more like a flamethrower. So he's going to light that thing, which means he's going to aim at the goblin crowd. Purity, your character is going to be able to roll to dodge this. So he rolled a 3, so he's not really aiming a whole lot well, but he's still aiming. All right, you
Son
rolled
of a
6.
fuck!
Well, you outrolled him, so you are able to dodge it. The other goblins aren't as smart. So he actually sprays that out. So he actually kills a bunch of goblins at the back. So he lights a lot of them on fire, and they start like running out into the village. And the problem is that now that they're running out into the village, they're going into other flammable structures and lighting tents on fire. So you're successfully burning the village down, but you still have a very large crowd of goblins in front of you, probably around 60 to 70. And the Goblin Queen is still standing in front of you as Lumpy's barrel runs out, and she's now ready to start killing you.
All right. That's right. I don't have any more spell slots because I use them all.
No, but you do have a bear.
Any fucking.
And you also have Vash, who's still attached to Lumpy, so Vash might be able to still use some magical powers.
Yep, Vash will be able to use anything for like boss.
Yep. So that means all of you guys are going to have to roll initiative. So there's going to be the goblins, the goblin army, who's just going to kind of throw shit at you. The Goblin Queen is going to Purity. You'll roll your own thing, and then everybody else except for Kane, who's still locked in his cage.
All right. So
he's just kind of doing his own thing, isn't he?
Do you want to try and escape?
Oh yeah. I also got a +3 on my initiative roll, so that's a 14.
You know what? Sure, why not?
Okay, so before we start combat, Kane, do you want to? So are you going to try and pick the lock or find some way to get out?
Can I just like melt the lock because I have fire abilities?
Do you have like burning touch or something like that?
Remember, jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Well, it's a good thing it's not steel, and it's a good thing I'm not using jet fuel. Hold on, let me see what I have exactly.
As long as you have a burning attack that does a decent amount of damage, you can aim it at the lock to try and do that. Yeah.
Produce flame.
I think that's just to. Does that have a damage to it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, what is the damage?
So I got like
2d8.
Okay, then yeah, you can cast that on the lock and see if you can melt it.
illusionary
Let's
script.
do that. Do I have to roll anything for it?
You're gonna have to roll because it's close proximity and everything. No, you don't have to roll the hit, but you will have to roll damage.
Okay, so 2d8.
All right,
6.
6. That's enough to melt the lock. So you melt the lock and the door is now open to you. As this happens, Dick Stab and his crew of goblins that are looking to overthrow the queen arrive at your cage. It's like, there's a big fight going down at the corner of the camp. We're going to go there and stab some dicks. You in?
Hell yeah, dude!
All right, he hands you a short sword and a shield and says, follow me to war, brothers! And then he runs off with probably about a dozen goblins behind him.
Mike, if this guy doesn't get stabbed in the dick, I'm going to be so pissed at you.
I mean, that's up to you guys.
Can I still use like magic and shit?
Yes, you can still use magic.
You haven't used any magic this whole
No,
time.
he's just used his fart magic. That's the only thing that he's done. He's just used fart magic.
I got vicious mockery as a cantrip.
Yeah, you could use that, I guess. All right, so the initiative rolls that you guys did. So Cham, you rolled a 14 because that's a +3. Raka, you rolled a 15. And so that means Vash and Purity, and I'll roll for the goblins and Lumpy.
Okay, so
Should I roll for Lumpy since he's technically...
Actually, yeah, since he's now your thrall, you probably should.
Oh, I got illusory script.
Does Lumpy
I
have
fucking
any,
swear to God, fuck this fucking thing.
does Lumpy have any initiative bonus?
No, he doesn't at this point because his legs are fucked up.
Okay, well, he rolled a 14, so...
Yeah. So.
Oh, shit. Me and him have to re-roll.
Oh, yeah, because you got the plus. Well, I'm going to say because his is a natural 14 and yours isn't, I'm going to say he goes before
He goes
you.
first? Okay.
Yeah.
That
So just let me copy down the order of combat here. So it's going to go. So who's first here?
Well, that'll be the goblins.
Yep, the Okay, so first is going to be the group of goblins.
Wait, did Vash didn't roll?
Yeah, I was gonna try doing thunderclap.
Well, no, you got to roll for initiative to see what order in combat you're going to go.
Okay, roll and
just roll a d20.
All right.
So it goes him, then Raka, then he rolled a 14 too, so you're going to have to roll again to roll against Lumpy. So Vash, roll one more d20. 8.
So he goes before Lumpy. Yeah. And then after
okay, so it goes Lumpy, then Vash, then you. So hang on a second. Let me just write all this down so I remember this. Okay, so Raka, then Lumpy, then Vash, then Cham, then then it should be Purity because I think Kane is not there yet. So yeah, it should. Okay.
So do I need to roll again?
Nope, you don't need to roll again. So the goblin group is going to go first. So the goblin group is going to swarm Lumpy because he's the biggest target. So they're going to attack, and they get 2 d10s each turn. So they're kind of afraid of Lumpy, so they're trying to keep their distance so they don't get smashed. So they're going to roll 2 d20s, or they're going to roll 2 d20s for attack. Neither of those will hit, so they both miss. So now it goes to Raka, so you can decide what you want to do in your bear form.
He's going to attack with his bare fists.
You need bare hands.
The right to bare arms.
Yeah, fuck
God,
you.
I hate that joke. Okay, so Raka, what are you going to do? Raka.
Okay.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh,
He's-
should we wait for Rocka to get back?
Well, depends on where. Because he's not muted. I figured if
He probably muted his mic.
Yeah, actually, that might be it. All right,
He's
so
probably taking care of his kid right now.
yeah, probably. All right, so for the sake of just continuing, because we're going on 3 hours now, let's just skip. I'll roll for him because I know what the actual modifier is for his stuff because he should have it up here. Yeah, okay, so it's 1d20 and then he gets a +4 for the modifier. So
Holy shit, we really have been going on for 3 hours.
yeah, I know. Well, we're almost done, so.
Death to the queen.
Okay, so that would be a 12. So he does not. So actually, no, he will hit one of the goblins that's near him with that, and then he also has his second attack, which is a 19, which both of those will hit. I just need to look up. I just need to look up here and get the damage from what he was doing before. Where did he fucking rip that goblin apart? Nope. Attack roll. Correct attack roll, not the correct attack roll. I think it's 2d6 plus 4, if I want to remember correctly. It's like it's up here. We've done so many fucking rolls on this. Okay, yeah, 2d6 plus 4. All right, so that's what it is. All right, so each one of those is 2d6 plus 4. So we'll do the first attack plus 4, 2d6 plus 4. Okay, so that's 10. So that first goblin is just wiped off the face of the earth. He's dead. And then the second goblin out of that group. He is also dead because they only have like 8 health. So he just wiped 2 of them off the map with each of his attacks. So that leaves a couple of them. So they kind of back away from him after that because he just brutally murdered a few of them. And now it is going to go down to Lumpy.
Yep.
And Lumpy is going to swing his. He's going to do like a kind of like a cleave move with his hammer. He's just going to swing that thing right around, right into the crowd of goblins. So that's going to do 1d4, but he's doing it to the entire crowd. So he's probably just going to send a bunch of them flying into the air.
I bet this wasn't what you were expecting.
Oh, that's definitely an 18 with the +3. So we're going to roll to hit.
Oh, come the fuck on, Lumpy.
No, that's the thing. You don't have any control over anymore.
I know. That's what's pissing me off.
I bet you guys weren't expecting that, huh?
No more head pats for you, Lumpy, when you get back to normal.
All right, so that's not a lot of damage, but he does swing it through the crowd. So he kills a few of them, and he sends a bunch of the other ones flying off into the air, and they wind up actually landing in a lot of the now burning structures in the village.
Oh, come on, that was your cousin.
So there's now about 45 of them left, as opposed to the 60 that were there before. It now goes down to Sham. To Vash. So Vash, you could now do what you want. The only thing is you're stuck on Lumpy's back, so you can't really do physical attacks. You can do magic, though.
Yeah, I'll do like a thunderclap.
Okay. So roll to hit. Also, what are you aiming at? Are you aiming at Purity or the crowd?
I'll aim at yeah. I'm gonna try aim at the queen.
Okay, so you're gonna aim at her. So Purity, you have a counter ability.
Apparently, I have a puppy protecting me.
So you're gonna be able to try and dodge them.
Miko. Thank you. This is my game.
So Vash, you can roll to hit.
And I rolled a dodge?
Oh. Purity, you can roll against that, but he's probably gonna hit.
I swear to God.
Unless she gets a 20. Nope.
No, she doesn't get a 20, and even with a little bit of a modifier, that's still not going to change. So, Vash, you're going to be able to hit her with that. You can roll for damage. Damage. It does 1d20 damage?
No.
Okay.
Again.
Okay, I wasn't sure about that. I'm like, I thought they didn't use D20s for damage.
They use fucking.
If you have the sheet up on the website, it usually tells you what the damage die is.
All right, let me.
You said Thunderclap?
Yeah, Thunderclap.
Thunderclap spells D&D.
One action.
Yep, 1 action, 5 feet.
1d6.
No, it's not 1d6. The spell's damage increases by 1d6 when you reach 5th level. 2d6, 11. Okay, so it's 2d6. You can cast it as 2d6 right now.
Okay.
Because you're 5th level. Alright, so that's a 3. So you give her like a mild shock. Like it's kind of like one of those things like when you hit your funny bone in your elbow. Like she's kind of shaking her arm out a little bit, but she's alright.
Really? That is the best you've got. Well, I mean, you are just
I'm
a
Cripple.
cake.
Shut the fuck up.
So are most people here. That's the point of the Cripple Arena.
Alright,
Crippled.
alright, you were. Alright, Sham, so it's your turn now.
I'm gonna tell Lumpy grab another barrel.
Okay, that's going to be a minor thing, and he's not going to be able to do that until his turn.
Until his turn, yep.
Yep. There is one more barrel, so he has one more.
Yeah. Is there? I'm guessing there's a goblin near me.
There are several near you. They're all around you.
Or familiar faces?
What do you mean by familiar?
Worn out places?
I knew where he was going with that.
God damn it.
Alright. I'm just going to attack the one that's nearest me. That's
okay.
Near to me.
Alright, so roll for attack.
Cover that song.
Oh, you hit him. You hit him. You hit him a good amount. So you used
The Disturb didn't make a cover of that.
Yeah, they did.
No, he did freaking what was it? Sound of Silence. Not Mad World.
Are you talking about the Cranberries color? Cover?
No.
Disturbed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right, never mind.
Oh, sorry. Gary Jules, Mad World.
Okay.
Oh, that was
from from Gears of War.
All right. So Cham, are you using the short sword or are you using a magical ability?
Short sword, because I don't have any spell slots anymore.
Okay, so roll 1d6 or what? Is it one? No, 1d8. Sorry.
Wait, how long does his control over Lumpy last, or is it forever?
It's forever because now he the only way you can do it is if you out-persuade Sham into getting Lumpy back on your side because you no longer have the amulet to control him with.
Can I try a persuasion?
Yeah, he's a free.
You do have persuasion, but you don't have nearly as much of a boost as Sham does because his character's broken.
So don't even try it.
You can, but I mean the one he would have to like roll really low because he gets a +10.
Damn it!
Yeah, he's a free thinker. He isn't under your control anymore.
Because you had control over Lumpy for so long, you will get a +3 to your roll, but it's nothing compared to what his would be.
Oh, I guess I can try.
You can try on your turn. You can try, but right now he's going to roll for damage on. Well, actually, sorry, you rolled for damage on that first goblin. So you kind of poke him, and he backs away. You stabbed him pretty good in the gut. He's bleeding kind of from the side. He's still kind of alive. So Purity, it's now your turn. By the way, you have dual weapons, so I believe I sent this to you. So yeah, you have 2 daggers, and each one of those daggers does 2d8 damage, and you get 2 attacks per turn.
I'm gonna try to persuade Lumpy. So what do I do?
Okay, that's going to be a minor action. So what you're going to do is roll 1d20.
Roll 1d20.
Okay, you rolled a 17. That's a +3, so that's a 20. So Cham, you're going to have to roll against that to keep control of Lumpy because you're technically acting as his willpower.
Oh, that's 17. So she got that one.
So you gain control of backup for Lumpy for 1 turn, Purity. So his next turn, he's going to be fighting for you. So because that was successful, I'm going to count it as a minor action. So you still get 1 attack this turn, 1 physical attack. So 1 attack that does 2d8 damage.
So do I have to attack, or can I do something else?
You can do something else, or you can attack. It's completely up to you.
Oh, Brock is back.
Are there any other weapons or anything nearby? What's nearby me?
Well, you're
for,
holding 2 daggers. And
Okay, other
nearby
than
you,
bears.
Lumpy has there's one more barrel of goblin oil that's sitting on the side that Cham was originally going to have Lumpy put into his arm cannon.
Is it nearby them?
Yes, it's close. It's close by Lumpy, so it's near Lumpy and Vash, and not as near Cham and Raka.
I throw my dagger at the barrel to break it, and splash
Okay.
them all with the oil.
Okay, so you're gonna have to roll dexterity to throw the dagger. So you'll get a dexterity bonus because I'm pretty sure your dexterity is relatively high. Yep, your dexterity is 20, so you get a +4.
So it's 1d20 or is it 1d something?
It's 1d20 to hit. Okay, and that's +3, so that misses. Or the +4, so that misses. That's only a 7. So you throw the dagger, and it actually misses the barrel and embeds in a wooden pole behind the barrel. So
I
you're now
swear
down
this
to
is
1
just
dagger.
not my day.
So you're down to 1 dagger, and that was your turn. Now it's the goblin posse. They're gonna try and go after Lumpy.
Well, it ain't my day either, huh?
Capes don't talk.
What did I roll for them? Hang on.
2d10.
2d10s. Okay.
Yeah.
Or no, 2d20s, right?
No, you said 2d10s.
Yeah, but what did I actually roll? Question. Yeah, I rolled 2d20s. That's what I thought I rolled.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Because they get 2 attacks. Okay, so the first attack hits, the second attack doesn't. They're going to attack Lumpy, and 2d10s is the damage that they do.
Okay. I was thinking of the damage.
So that's going to be another 9. So they walk up and they stab Lumpy in the butt. They come up behind him and they stab him in the ass a couple of times, and that's how much damage they do to him. But Lumpy is still doing okay. He's a little below half health. He's not dead. He's still okay. So now, after the goblins have gone through, now it's going to go back to Raka. And Raka, you here now?
Yeah.
Okay. So as your turn is coming up, as the goblins finish, the second group of goblins is now coming in from the rear. That it also includes Kane and being led by Dickstab. And as this happens, Dickstab screams from the back, "For all goblin kind, we will depose you, evil mistress!
Oh, for fuck's sake, of course it'd be Dickstab.
Stab him in the dicks!" And as you say that, the new goblin force rushes in. So they're going to get an attack of opportunity, and their attack is going to go actually into right below the initial goblin army in the attack in the order of combat. So rogue goblin group is going to be able to attack as an attack of opportunity. And Kane, if you choose to as well, you're going to go right after the rogue goblins because you're also going to get an attack of opportunity.
No, I'm just here to witness.
You're just literally just going to stand there and fuck around.
He's been doing that all day.
Look, will you come and help me? I'll make you my king.
Simp.
King, huh?
You can have all the other female goblins.
Well, you know, simp hard, simp long, right? Alright, who am I killing?
Well, I mean, you're standing right next to Dickstab.
No! Stab as I go look at Twitter as a fucking dick. God damn it.
No, all right, I'm gonna tap Dickstab on the shoulder, be like, "Hey, Dickstab."
What?
Then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him right in the face.
With what?
Oh, that's right, we don't have our staffs.
No, you don't have any weapons. The only thing that he gave you a sword. He gave you a short sword, which is 1d8.
All right, well, I'm gonna stab him in the dick and scream Dickstab.
Roll. It's a targeted attack.
Dice bot.
I swear to God, if you hit this.
Oh
my God, he did.
Even with the negative, you hit. Roll for damage. It's 1d8, but it's going to be multiplied because it's a targeted attack, so it's going to do double damage. Oh, that's 10 damage right to his dick. You cannibal holocausted him, if you know what I'm talking about. You picked him up, you stabbed him from below, in the dick and up through his mouth. You killed Dick Stab by stabbing him through the dick.
God damn it.
And now the other rogue goblin group has become horrified by what has just happened, and they immediately disperse.
Kill that fucking simp.
Okay, so Kane, your order of combat. The rogue goblin group now is no longer there. You've thoroughly destroyed that, so you're going to take their point in the combat order. So Raka, it's now going to go to you.
I'm still in bear form.
Yes, you are still in bear form.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and rage.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go ahead and who's closest to me as far as like
The Goblin Queen would probably be the closest.
Oh,
to you.
son of a bitch!
all right, Goblin Queen gives get a bear hug.
She has the ability to roll a reaction roll to dodge each of your attacks.
He's gonna have to get a little squirrely though.
Yep.
A little
Wait a minute, are you turning into a squirrel?
No. I'm just
That would be amazing.
talking shit.
Just start chewing on her clitoris.
What the fuck, man?
Just tear it off.
I thought squirrels like
Hey,
that.
Why
that
go
was-
there
that was-
immediately?
Damn. Oh
yeah,
my god.
Because it's me.
Yeah,
Why are you that surprised?
yeah.
Horrifying.
If we kill the queen, Kane's got nothing to simp for.
That's true. He'd have to kill himself.
Commit ultimate seppuku.
Yep. Okay. So Raka, because that's definitely going to miss. That one she's going to have to try and dodge.
All right.
So Purity, you're gonna have to roll 1d20 to see if you can beat that. That is a +3 because you have. I think that would be dexterity for a dodge, because that's more of a finesse type of thing. So that with a +3, that's actually a stalemate. That's equal. So I'm gonna have you guys re-roll those.
Ooh, getting real.
All right, so that's a 17. That's a
Son
5.
of a
Okay,
fuck!
So Raka, you will
Not
hit on the
happening.
first attack. On the second attack. Sorry, the first attack misses, but you will hit on the second attack.
Do I have control of Lumpy again?
You do for his next turn. Yes.
Okay.
All right, so that's 13 damage. So
She's
she's not dead. She's
17?
close. She's
Yeah,
close.
she's like
She has like
17.
7 health left.
17 because she was 30 after the explosion. No?
No, she was 20
was-
after the explosion.
Yeah.
So
Bear
she's
jumps
at
up on a
7
time
health
ledge
right
and
now.
start shadow boxing.
So she's at
I can
7
do this all
health
day.
right now. And now it is also now that
It's
Rock
Lumpy.
is through with his, it is Lumpy's turn. And
No, no.
Lumpy has
Yeah.
just seen what Teddy has done to his beloved queen, and he is going to reload his arm cannon with that barrel of goblin oil, and he's going to aim it at Raka. So it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be an AoE flame attack. So we're going to roll 1d20 to see if he actually has some amount of aim. He does.
Wait, that would hurt the queen as well.
It would hurt her if she was as close to him, but if he aims behind him, he can still light Raka on fire. It has a radius. So if he rolled shitty, he probably would light the queen on fire, but he didn't. So he does actually have a chance to light you on fire, though. So you are actually going to be able to roll to try and dodge that because you're an indirect target. So, Cham, you can roll a d20 to see if you can manage to get out of the range of that.
Oh,
You
shit.
do not. Actually, do you get a bonuses to that?
Which one is it? Oh, isn't
It should
acrobat
be
or something?
Dex. It should be Dex to
Dex.
dodge.
Let's see, Dex. Yeah, +3.
7 is still not high enough. He's still going to hit you. So this is going to be, I think originally up top, I said it was going to be 3d20
But
or 3d10.
wouldn't that also be acrobatics?
Well, acrobatics is where you would, acrobatics is where you would get your addition for. But the thing is that acrobatics, if you have a plus to dexterity, that's where that comes from.
Okay, just asking.
Unless you have another bonus that you also get to acrobatics.
It's a +3 bonus to acrobatics.
Okay, so that's the exact same. Okay, so that's the bonus that you're looking at. You don't get an additional one. It's just whatever you get for specifically an acrobatic roll, which this would be. So I'm gonna roll for damage now because he does hit. I'm gonna roll 3d10. All right, so he's gonna do 19 damage across the way. So most of that is going. So Raka, you're getting the whole 19, but since you're enraged, I don't think you get the resistance to fire.
Yep. I'm resistant to fire and rage.
Okay, so that's only going to do 9 damage to you because it's going to be cut in half. And Cham, since you didn't get away fast enough, since you're an indirect target, you're still going to get half, so you're going to get another 9.
Okay.
So that's going to be Lumpy's turn though, because that's all his attack is. So now, but he's still on the queen's side unless you try to convince him otherwise.
Well, I gotta wait till after Vash.
Right. So So now it's Vash's turn. So Vash, you're still hanging on to Lumpy as he's now changed. He just kind of hasn't really noticed that you're there.
Oh.
So you can choose to do what you want in this scenario.
Try another thunderclap. It can't kill him right
do
now.
I still have the boomerang?
I think you pulled that out of your ass.
Yeah, because he's bleeding. Because he'll be bleeding, shit bleeding.
Okay, so what is Lumpy doing again?
Lumpy just blasted Raka with a bunch of goblin oil and lit him on fire. So now he hasn't turned his attention to you yet, specifically, but you're still hanging on to his back.
I'll shove the boomerang up his ass.
Okay.
What do you have?
No, okay, fine. I'll do thunderclap.
Okay, so you're gonna do another thunderclap. Are you aiming at Lumpy or are you aiming at somebody else?
Lumpy, fuck him.
Okay, so you're gonna do it right in his head, I would assume?
Yeah.
That's right next to you. All right, I'm not gonna give you an aim penalty because you're literally hanging on to him. So roll to hit, but you're not gonna have to roll very high.
Would it be an attack of opportunity?
It would be an attack of opportunity, so he's also going to get that doubled, and you rolled a 19, so that's definitely going to hit. If you had rolled a 20, I would have had to quadruple it.
Roll that 20! So roll 2d6?
Yep, it's 2d6 for Thunderclap, I believe. Hang on a second. Yeah, 2d6.
So that's 14.
Yep, so that's going to be 14 damage right to Lumpy's head. So you actually blew out both of his eardrums. So he's lost almost all his equilibrium, and he just kind of falls over on the ground and doesn't have the equilibrium to even stand up. And you may have also given him an aneurysm.
Which means I can't persuade him, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, no, he's beyond that point now. His brain is scrambled like eggs.
Oh, he set Rock on fire, so he deserved it. Fuck him.
Fire. So what?
Guys, they hurt Lumpy. Chat, they hurt Lumpy.
So he lost.
Bash hurt Lumpy.
Yes, Bash. So he lost 20 health when he jumped out of the building with you guys. So because both of his legs got crushed, and then he lost another 14 there, and I don't think he lost any earlier in the fight. So that would mean he is below half health at this point. He's probably at 26 health.
You said that he fucking chucked goblin oil on him and set him on fire.
My turn?
Yeah, he did, because he's currently under the cream, but Cham was going to try and convince him to go back. Yes, Cham, it is your turn.
I'm going to convince the queen to kill herself.
What?
You are a sick fuck. Okay. 12, and that's plus 10?
22.
Okay. Purity, you got to roll to resist that.
There is no way I'm going to be able to do this.
Unless you roll the nat 20.
Yeah, she rolls a nat 20.
Nope, that's 17.
I'm out.
So it doesn't. So you take the dagger, but you still have to roll to hit with the dagger. So if the dagger doesn't do enough damage to you, then you won't die. So if it does.
What's the damage roll, or is it a 20, or is that?
The damage.
Well, you only have one dagger.
You don't have to roll to hit, so it's 2d8.
Oof.
Of fucking course.
Okay, so you stab yourself with it, but at the same time, you still kind of want to live, so you're going to roll a d20 to see if you can make a saving roll to stay alive.
Oh, Okay, so was
Okay,
Lumpy...
you do stay alive. However, you do stab yourself, so you're in a comatose state right now.
And very pissed.
Which means your turn is going to be skipped in the combat order, and it's going to go back up to the goblin crowd, which is loyal to you. Now, there are healers in the crowd, and one of them does come out to you and use Healing Hand, which I believe is 3d6, Cham?
Which level? Is this
the level that you use.
Oh, I have 3 levels of it. I have level 1.
The third level.
3d8s plus 4s.
Okay, so he's going to use a level 3 Healing Hand spell or Heal Wound spell on her.
But is it still my turn though? Since
no, because you just rolled Persuasion to convince her to kill herself, so that would technically count as like an attack roll.
Okay, so was I not supposed to attack Lumpy because fucking...
You have a complete choice. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Well, because I thought I was under the assumption that he fucking turned on us.
Well, he did.
Cham was gonna try and convince him to turn the other way.
That's what happens when you're too busy posting pictures.
All right, so Cham again. It was 3d8 plus what?
2d8s plus 4.
2d8 plus 4.
Yep.
Okay.
No, 3d8 plus 4.
No,
that's
3d8. Yeah, I'm about to say.
Okay, so that's going to heal her up for 21. So she's back up to moderate health, and she's back up to her feet. However, that is going to be the turn for the goblin crowd. So now, and again, there's fewer of them left now than there were before, and they're starting to get kind of concerned now because most of their friends are dead and all their possessions are on fire. So now it's going to go to Kane. So Kane, what are you going to do?
Are there any goblin mages in the fucking army?
There are a couple of goblin healers. One of them is up at Purity. There's another one near the back.
So none of them have staffs, though.
No, none of them have mage staffs. Although the healers do have staffs. They're just not. You can use it as a mage staff.
Then I'm gonna go up to one of them and be like, "Give it to me."
Well, you're behind us.
Well, no, he's not. He's behind the goblin crowd because they came up behind Purity's guys because he came with Dick Stab. He didn't come with you guys. So he's actually behind all of that crowd of goblins that you guys are fighting right now. So he's kind of like in the back row. So he goes up to you go up to the goblin with the staff and he looks at you like, I ain't giving up my staff. You go fuck yourself.
Give it to me or I'll kill you. I'm going to intimidate him.
Okay, roll to intimidate.
Stick, boy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to roll for the goblin. He just hands you the stick and runs away.
Okay. And
now
how close is everybody?
Goblin's like, fuck this shit.
So
how close is like Cham and Raka and Vash? How close are they?
Probably about 30 feet. They're on the other side of the goblin crowd, so it's a little bit of a ways.
Who's the strongest one right now? Who's got the most health?
That would be Raka.
All right, I'm gonna target Raka with
fireball. It is a mage staff that does that will shoot a fireball. So you're gonna use fireball on him. So you're gonna have to roll to hit. And do you get any pluses to that?
What would be the plus?
It should be pluses for intelligence.
Oh yeah, so it's +4.
All right, so that's an 11. So you don't actually hit him, but you do fire the fireball kind of close to him, and it lights the ground on fire near him. So if they move to the right, they could be lit on fire, but they're not damaged by that. Damn. Okay, so now we move on to, and this is so now we move down to Raka, who just got a fireball launched at him by Kane.
Just go after fucking the queen again. Take her out.
Yeah. I'm going to actually use my bonus action to drop out of wild shape.
Okay.
Puts me back at full health.
All right, so now you are no longer Teddy. So even though he did attack you, Lumpy still no longer identifies you as Teddy, and he will probably try and eat you if he gets close enough to you.
Maybe. Anyway, and now with the fire that's around me, I'm going to actually use my Produce Flame spell to push the fire off towards Kane.
So you're going to take the fire and throw it back at him?
Yep.
Okay, roll. Okay,
Yep.
that's definitely gonna hit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna light everything on fire in the general vicinity. Okay, so everything, Kane, you and everything around you takes 1d6, takes 6 fire damage. So you're currently lit on fire. You're going to take 1d4 fire damage your next turn, and then a lot of the goblins around you are lit on fire. Most of them are killed. So it's really mostly just you and the queen and a bunch of semi-on fire goblins.
Damn.
Am I awake or am I still unconscious?
You are awake because you were healed, so you are back up to 21 health. But everybody around you is now dead except for Kane, who's on fire. And
Son
and
of a
Lumpy,
bitch.
who's on the ground.
Yeah, he's on ground, equilibrium, all fucked up.
Yep, so he won't be doing anything, and if he does do something, he's going to take a lot of negatives.
My poor ogre. Look at this. He was a good boy.
Which broke our fucking limbs. Fuck you, bitch.
He made you a bet. He was gonna bet you and feed you and take care of you.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, tribe stolen a curse.
Spot.
Oh, it's time for Spot to get neutered.
Time for the queen to die.
Okay, so next in the combat order would be Lumpy.
It would be Lumpy, but
okay, so I mean he's gonna try and stand up, so I'm gonna roll his equilibrium to see if he can stand up. He does not stand up. Lumpy tries to stand up and then falls flat on the ground again. So then it's gonna go to Vash now, who's still on his back.
I try like crawling towards fucking the queen and try to put a curse on her.
Okay, have you looked up what that actually does?
Can I just stomp him in the head?
Who?
No.
Vash?
yeah, actually.
If you get close enough, if he gets close enough, you can try. But I don't think he's actually going to be close enough to do curse because I think it has a bit of a different.
Alright, fuck it. I'll just do a thunderclap then.
Okay. So that's going to be another 2d6 damage, but you're going to have to aim that at her. So roll a d20 for aim. And yep, Purity, you're going to have a chance to dodge. Okay, you dodge that thunderclap successfully, so you kind of just cartwheel out of the way, and the thunderclap actually throws flaming goblin corpses all over the place and lights the arena on fire as well, so that's now burning.
I was actually about to ask if I can use the lightning to charge up my my daggers.
No, that would just electrocute you like a lightning rod.
Fuck.
So Vash, you've used that. Now it goes down to Champ.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Well, I don't know if I actually want to kill Lumpy.
Wait, you're
You
already
seem
Then
growing
don't
fat?
kill him.
about it the whole time.
You can just leave, you know.
At this point, you probably could just leave, but it's up to Purity whether or not she wants to keep fighting you now that all of her men are dead.
Fuck this, I want to go heal my orc.
Way I can actually persuade Lumpy.
He's
Yeah, you
fucking
can still
retarded.
Deaf. He's
Alright.
deaf.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, sorry, he is deaf. So Raka actually could persuade him in bear form if he wanted to.
You're going to take my Lumpy.
No, he can see me, right?
Lumpy, yes.
Am I able to do body movements in order to persuade him?
You're going to have to roll for that, and I think that's going to have to... I think it's still a charisma roll, but you're going to have to try and use body language, so it's going to be like a -2. Actually, no, I'm not going to give you a negative on it because you both have the same intelligence.
I was gonna say, if he's doing that, can at the same time, can I go over and pet Lumpy? To try to fuck with him?
You're going to go past not only Raka, but me, so that will give us attack of opportunity.
Oh, I thought I was still near, I thought I was near Lumpy.
No, Lumpy's kind of off to the left side with Vash, and then you're kind of directly in front of Raka and Champ.
Oh, okay.
And then Kane's kind of in the back, still on fire. So
that's a 20.
all right. So so that's a 20. So I'm gonna roll for Lumpy, which, and again, unless he rolls a nat 20, it's not gonna matter. He rolled a 19, which is pretty damn close. And since he doesn't have any intelligence modifiers, he's not going to win that battle. So you're able to convince. So what are you trying to convince him of exactly?
That he's to fight for us and help kill the queen.
Okay.
Yeah, after I blew his fucking
Fight
eardrums
for
out.
Spot. He then smashes his hand on the.
I look at Lumpy. I give him a heart shape with my hands.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is not my day. Or night.
He makes a half
You're
heart
gay.
shape with his remaining hand.
I can't kill Lumpy, man. I can't.
I finally found something in this game that you won't murder.
Shut up.
What? Everything else you kill, including my quest-giving NPCs.
Well, Lumpy's
That's
a good
true.
boy.
Exact. Well, no, he killed the magical teddy bear. Goddammit.
Well, okay. You want to know why I'm not killing? Because I'm not Guile. I don't have the
Come
fucking
on.
strength for that.
Come on, there's no
that's
mercy
fair.
in this dojo.
That's fair. Oh God, no. Okay, so Cham, you have convinced Lumpy to fight at your side once again, even though he really can't move right now. So now it's going to go back down to Purity.
All right.
So you can decide what
do
you
I
wanna
have
do.
any clear points of escape?
You can book it into the woods and try and run away. As long as you go away from Cham and Raka, they're probably not going to be. Raka might have been able to when he was still in bear form, but he's not anymore. So you can probably try and sprint away, but the problem is that if they try to like throw something at you, they'll still be able to hit you in the back. It's just whether or not they actually land the hit.
All right. I'm going to try to escape into the woods, and I'll bring the simp with me.
Hey.
All right, so you're going to yell at Kane. So Kane, are you going to go with her?
It's Schlong of Chong, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I didn't know.
Okay. So you're gonna have to roll for. I assume that would be Dex. Yeah, it would probably be a stealth roll to try and like escape into.
Which will be Dex, yeah.
Yep, it would be Dex.
So what would that be?
Your dexterity
That would
is
be
+4.
funny.
All right,
Oh.
so Kane. It's roll, not.
What the hell's a doll? What the hell's a doll?
Roll,
Sorry.
Roll 1 and doll 20. Here, go Annabelle.
Annabelle, I choose you.
Damn right.
That's also not right.
One roll,
You need the
one.
What did I do
exclamation
wrong?
point. You need the exclamation point, not a 1.
Oh.
Hey, just Control C and Control V.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Okay, so with the dexterity, that's a 22. So you're able to run towards the woods and try to escape. Cham, if you want to try and hit her for an attack of opportunity, you can roll a d20, but you're going to have to beat a 22.
Oh, fuck me, honey.
Plus 3 for.
Oh, so that's a tie then.
All right, so that's equivalent. So both of you are going to have to re-roll on that.
There's no way I'm going to beat him.
Well, no,
Well, not persuasion.
but you both are going to re-roll. So
Well,
he's going
it's
to have
11,
to
he's
re-roll
gonna
too.
shoot.
Shut up. I already know.
He's not gonna get me.
I roll.
Yeah, see.
Yep, you rolled
Oh.
an 18 again. All right, so you got away. The dagger that he tried to throw at you missed horribly, so you got away into the woods, and Kane, you also got away. So you two ran into the woods. So now combat is over. Lumpy is close to being dead. Vash, you're on the ground, away from Lumpy, and Raka and Cham, you guys are just kind of there. So, are you guys going to try and pursue?
We should probably rest for now.
No, resting's for pussies.
Potatoes,
I
right.
can't fucking use care, you fucking
I didn't
dumbass.
even get to
Yeah,
give a
your legs got
fucking
turned into
monologue.
potato, like toothpaste. You don't have a say here.
You don't have to say it.
I don't care. I'm an invalid. I have my opinion.
Useless
matters.
motherfucker.
I'm an invalid, so I should be treated special. So
Okay,
my
well-
opinion matters more than yours. So let's go.
All right, so
Can I just
you're,
stick my sword through his neck while he's on the ground?
I mean, you can try and murder
No,
him
I
if you
won't do
want.
I want.
That would be
Okay, so
fucking
while you
smart.
guys are having your little argument, Kane and Purity, you guys are running through the woods. Now, Purity, I'm going to send you a message so that you know what you have available to you, because you're an NPC, so you should already know these things, which is why I'm not saying it out loud.
She's an NPC.
Well, technically, yeah.
So, I'm just gonna have fucking Vash be on guard and just have let me and fucking Raka rest, like do a short
Bro.
rest.
Bro, I'm crippled. I can't do that shit.
He can still yell.
You can't stand on guard.
He
You
can,
have
he
to
can
sit
yell.
on guard.
Gotta call it soon, because yeah, it's kind of late.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was about to say we were literally setting up for part
A
2. of
sequel, yeah, part
one
2.
off.
Can
It'll
we
be a
do
2-shot.
that?
All right, so if that's the case, then I'm just going to do one thing with Purity and Kane, and then we can call this.
Okay, I know what we're gonna do. Is
Okay.
it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Okay, so Kane and I are going to take the goblin zip line.
Zeppelin.
I can read
Zeppelin. Love it.
Zeppelin that's on the highest peak to get the fuck out of here. Let them
Led
have the
Zeppelin.
island. We're out.
Led
We can go to
Zeppelin.
our other
Okay.
island.
Okay,
The stairway
so
to heaven.
several minutes go by as you guys see what looks like the silhouette of a giant balloon fly over the island, and it looks like it's going towards the mainland. Lumpy has now regained his equilibrium somewhat, and he's sitting down now, and you guys are now just kind of talking to each other, and all of you are going to roll perception who are down there. So that's Kane, Raka, Vash, and Lumpy.
Wait, I'm down there?
No, sorry, not
Oh,
you.
I got a 10. So I got a +6 on perception. That's a 10.
Okay, so and then Raka.
Why is everyone mad at me in the chat room now?
I don't know.
Why are they all mad at me? What did I do?
Because we
Okay.
escaped.
And then Vash, if you want to roll 1d20 as well.
Rolled 1d20
Yep.
for what?
Perception.
Sure.
Damn right, Simps win.
No, they don't. Not next time. If we are doing a part 2.
Okay, so none of you noticed the Zeppelin flying by in the sky, except actually Cham. Do you got a +10 to that?
I got a +6. I said I got a 10 from that.
Okay, you got a 10. All right, so you're the only one that actually notices that there's like a Zeppelin silhouette going across that's bathed in the moonlight. That's the only thing that you're actually able to see.
Dancing in the moonlight.
Just shut up.
This is not
All
that
right.
different than normal games. Trust me, Juju.
Yeah, this is pretty much par for the course. Okay, so now that that's all happened, I mean, the only other thing that I can mention to Cham is because of your perception roll, you also notice that there appears to be Lumpy's cannonball sitting next to the destroyed tower. It must have fallen down after the explosion.
I'm going to. How heavy is the cannonball?
Probably like 200 or 300 pounds.
Oh, well, I can roll it. It's a ball.
Yes.
I'm going to run over there, roll it to Lumpy, and try to have him shoot it at the.
Strength roll.
Zeppelin. Huh? Yeah. Fuck.
Does anybody want to help him with that? Raka, maybe?
Yeah, I'll help him. I'll give him a finger.
You can. Okay, you flip him off from the ship, even though he can't do that.
I'm just enjoying some goblin wine. Do you want some, Simp?
What am I supposed to be helping him with?
Eh,
You
why
want to
not?
help him roll the cannonball over to Lumpy?
So I can. I'm trying to tell him, like, it's just a fucking balloon. Shoot it.
Now, if anything, Worm's gonna look at Tater like, Tater, now is not the time to play with your balls, man.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll perception to help me.
You mean persuasion?
Yeah, not perception. Fucking persuasion.
All right, so persuasion, so 17. So Rocket, do you want to roll against that, or do you want to just accept it?
I can be persuaded by no retard.
I like how people are going, does the cannon even have the range?
That's right.
It will have the range. It's whether or not Lumpy can hit you, and whether or not they can get the bowling.
I'm about to say, but
Yeah.
also I feel
Alright,
like Lumpy
so
should take some negative because he's
combined-
suffering still.
Combined, you guys are able
Well, he has
to
his
roll it
equilibrium
over.
now.
So you are able to roll it over. So Lumpy looks at you like, cannon?
And I point it at the balloon so he can see it.
Big balloon. Lumpy shoot.
Yep.
All right, so Lumpy loads up the cannonball into his cannon arm along with a little extra black powder there to make sure everything goes just right. And he's going to fire it. So he's going to roll 1d20. Oh, and
Eight.
it's an
That's
8, but he also gets a plus to the dex, which is a +2, so that's going to be a 10. So he's going to fire that thing, and it actually manages to just graze the back of the Zeppelin, because the Zeppelin is actually very large.
Did you feel something?
It grazes the back of the Zeppelin, the back where the propeller is, and actually knocks the propeller off. And at the same time, when it does that, it also sparks the propeller.
Oh, fuck you!
So the fire very quickly spreads. So Purity and Kane, you're going to have to decide whether you want to burn to death or jump.
I mean, jumping's pretty good, I guess.
Jumping.
I'd go for a swim.
Yeah, no, swimming actually sounds really nice.
Well, all right. Are we going to do like real life? How high up they'll hit?
This is we're doing D&D logic, not real life logic.
It's D&D logic.
God damn it!
You got a giant ogre shooting cannonballs. What more about real life is that to you?
True.
Okay.
It seems
So
pretty
are
real
you
to
guys
me.
gonna try and jump, or are you gonna burn to death?
We're gonna try a jump.
We're a jump, dude.
Okay, so you guys jump out. So you're actually a couple hundred feet above the ground. So that's gonna do about. Actually, Kane, don't you have a ring, or is that Cham?
Or
That was
could we
me.
have
That
could we
was
have
you?
just
Okay.
aimed
I
for the
don't have
water?
shit.
Could we have aimed for the water?
Well, you're not over the water. You're over the main island, and you're a far distance away from the water.
We couldn't have with it crashing. We couldn't have aimed it toward the water.
It took out the propeller.
Well, I mean, as it's going down.
Well, it didn't take out the rudder.
Yeah, it didn't take out the
Rudder
rudder.
and
You
propellers
can
are
try
two
and aim it,
different
but
things.
it's rapidly going up in flames.
We got like what,
They-
like
they-
30 seconds?
They still, they still use all that hydrogen, all those goblin people.
Maybe we need like 25 seconds at most.
All right, so are you gonna try and aim it towards the water, or are you just gonna jump?
Do you want to try to aim it toward the water?
Might as well.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun either way.
Okay,
Basically.
so I'm gonna roll to see how fast the fire engulfs the ship, to see if you make it to the water before then. Okay, so the fire is gonna engulf the ship semi-fast, so you guys are gonna be able to get to just the edge of the water by the time the fire actually gets to you, and you're still a decent ways up, so you can try and jump from there.
Down. Let's do it.
Hope you
Okay.
can swim, darling.
Okay,
Balling.
all right, so you two leap out of the Zeppelin over the water, and I'm going to see if you land luckily. You do not. So you're going to each take 2d10 damage.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, I thought
right.
you were supposed to.
Oh,
never
well,
mind.
you guys can roll your own if you want, but I was.
I'm
rolling
just
for
letting
both
him
of you.
roll for me at this point, so I don't fuck it up.
So you both take 11 damage directly to the leg. So now you both have broken legs, and that's how we're gonna end this.
Yay!
Everybody's a fucking cripple.
Except
And
me.
that was Crippled Arena.
Yep.
The queen will get revenge.
Worm Bristlefoot wins again.
Will rise again. And, I'm gonna
Next campaign,
we're
we're doing the Confederacy.
Bless Texas.
I'm gonna end it by playing that song from fuck. What's the movie where it's like you got a pretty mouth, boy.
Oh,
That's not
Deliverance?
about
Deliverance?
Yeah.
You're gonna sing from Deliverance?
Come on, piggy, squeal.
Performance.
That's a 15, right?
Yeah, that's 15 because I got performance and persuasion. Are
Okay.
my,
So you successfully played that song, and you guys rock out with Lumpy late into the evening as the Goblin Village and arena burn to the ground. The next morning, you find that there appears to be a ship docked down below, and you take it to safety and return to the mainland. Vash is still crippled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the important thing.
One thing that should never
Lumpy accompanied
change.
you.
That's the
Yeah,
important
I'm
thing is that I'm still crippled.
make sure his legs are healed up and all that.
Yes,
Yeah,
you do that. You have plenty of time, so you're able to do that.
But I'm gonna keep Vash as a cripple. I'm gonna
Yeah,
make
we
him...
should keep Vash as a cripple. That'd be
Is it
just a
because I
funny
made
running
Rump
joke for the
deaf?
campaign.
No, because he cop blocked me in the very beginning, bitch.
Oh,
That's true. I forgot about that part.
fun.
That feels like a whole different campaign.
It was. I mean, you just chose to just side with the enemy the whole time.
I know, right?
Expect the
What a
unexpected.
Well, that's the thing that I love about playing with you guys. It's never something I expect. I didn't expect you guys to get a mech suit. That wasn't the point of that quest. But you did.
That's gonna be so great.
Still fucking the rug man.
All right.
Let me seal him in the mech suit. I'm still disappointed. Like,
I didn't want you to seal him in the mech suit because he had no place to go to the bathroom.
Look,
We
we're
just
almost
fill
going
up-
on 4
No,
hours,
just
guys.
fill
Come
it.
on.
All right. Well, that's it. We're all done. That's the finishing of the campaign. There, you guys. The guys escaped to safety on the boat, and you guys are still kind of on the beach with broken legs.
come on, no
Do you
rambling.
guys want to see part 2 of
Or
this
it's not
exciting
broken
campaign?
I don't even know how you would go forward from that.
I do.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
I mean, there does exist an OnlyFans. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's bullshitting you. No, there isn't.
Somebody write that down. Chat, write that down.
Somebody did. All right. Well, I think that's
Yeah,
about
there's someone in your chat gonna be fucking furiously searching for your OnlyFans.
I gotta find it.
It's like that fucking meme from all Sunny in Philadelphia, where it's just like all the red lines. It's like, I'm looking for all these kind of usernames and I can't find a single goddamn thing.
Yep.
Just going fucking crazy.
All right.
Fun fact: the OnlyFans is only feet pics. So enjoy
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
of course, it's
There
only
you
Web's
go.
feet.
Oh, ta-da.
All right.
You.
So I think that covers everything now that we've devolved into talking about foot pics. All
Wait,
right,
you don't
guys.
like feet? Who doesn't
I do
like feet?
I'm not a fan of
Oh my
feet.
god.
get-
Yeah,
I get chucked in.
It's gonna rise again, but crippled.
Oh,
It's poetic. Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus. All right,
All right.
Rocco went to bed.
All right, good
All
night,
right.
guys. We're gonna go get
Night.
ready for a cast.
Mm-hmm.
Night, night. And we probably will do another D&D session if you guys did enjoy this. So thank you all for joining us.
holy shit, you
Yeah.
weren't kidding.
Almost.
Good night.